Under the beauty of wild nature, there are always fierce struggles in Tanzania. As the first light of dawn breaks over the horizon, the peaks of Mount Kilimanjaro rise high from the ground like a symbol of Africa's resilience. The kings of the savannah wake up, relentlessly fighting to protect their territory and their young from the harsh elements and unforgiving predators. Two lions chase each other, forgetting the way, and boom, a traffic accident in the middle of the wild. The sightseeing car must have never had a trip as close to nature as this. Join Nature Moment in exploring the wild land of Tanzania, where every survival challenge unfolds and nature itself dances to a dramatic rhythm. Don't miss this video, where you'll witness the grandeur and mystery of the wild. The sunlight bathes the vast grasslands of the Serengeti in golden hues. Here, the vegetation is not just a source of life, it is the foundation of a perfect balance in nature. However, this balance is not a natural occurrence. It is maintained by the strength and power of the lions, the warriors that protect the ecosystem. Herds of wildebeest, zebras, and gazelles flow across the plains like living rivers. But behind this flow, a disaster could unfold if there is no one to maintain control. Lions, with their imposing stature and sharp gaze, are the irreplaceable guardians. Each hunt is not just a feast for the predator, but a rebirth for the entire savannah. During the Great Migration, the Serengeti becomes a massive stage, with the lions playing the role of directors. Their roars can be heard up to 5 miles away, like warning bells echoing deep into the earth. Every creature, from hyenas to vultures, eagerly awaits the gifts bestowed by these kings. From ancient tales of life and survival, the roar of the lion continues to echo through the hot winds of Tanzania. Tanzania is not just a country, but a living masterpiece of nature. From pristine white beaches and coral islands of the Indian Ocean to majestic mountains and highlands in the west, the scenery here is filled with wonders. With an area of approximately 364,900 square miles, Tanzania is the 13th largest country in Africa and ranks 31st in the world, playing a crucial role in the ecosystem of the entire continent. Tanzania shares borders with 8 countries, Kenya and Uganda to the north, Rwanda, Burundi, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo to the west, and Zambia, Malawi, and Mozambique to the south. To the east, the country boasts a 1,424-kilometer coastline along the Indian Ocean, home to rich marine ecosystems, from the colorful coral reefs of Zanzibar to coastal mangrove forests. Tanzania is where powerful shifts in geography and Earth's dynamics converge. Imagine, here you can find part of the Great Rift Valley, stretching over 4,000 miles from Lebanon to Mozambique, where tectonic plates collide and separate, creating unforgettable natural wonders. One of these wonders is Lake Tanganyika, the deepest freshwater lake in the world, with a depth exceeding 4,680 feet. This lake is not only a treasure of nature, but also a reservoir of ancient sediments, preserving traces of Earth from millions of years ago. This lake is like a giant mirror reflecting the past of our planet. Speaking of the wonders of Tanzania, one cannot forget the vast Serengeti grasslands, spanning over 11,600 square miles, one of the world's most important ecosystems. Every year, millions of wildebeest, zebras, and countless other species take part in the Great Migration, a breathtaking journey of thousands of miles across the vast plains. This migration is not only a testament to nature's enduring strength, but also reflects a powerful survival cycle, where every step taken by these wild creatures is an essential part of the ecosystem's balance. The mountains of Tanzania, with their lush tropical forests and emerald peaks, stand as a testament to nature's great geological power. Known as the Galapagos of Africa, these mountains symbolize nature's endless creativity in forming unique ecosystems. These paintings not only capture the daily lives of our ancestors, but also reflect their beliefs and deep connection with nature. Beyond prehistory, Tanzania became a bustling trade hub during the era of the Swahili coast. Ancient cities like Kilwa Kisiwani, with coralstone palaces and mosques, connected East Africa to the Arab, Persian, and Indian worlds. In the 14th century, the explorer Ibn Battuta described Kilwa as the most beautiful and prosperous city in the world. Kilwa's coins, found as far from Tanzania as Australia and China in 2023, demonstrate the strength of the trade networks of which Tanzania was a part. However, perhaps Tanzania's greatest story lies in the endless grasslands of the Serengeti. The Serengeti's grasslands stretch out like an endless green carpet, where the world's largest wild animals engage in a relentless struggle for survival. Tanzania is home to 22 national parks, including Serengeti, Ruaha, and Tangier, each a vibrant picture of rich animal ecosystems. With over 430 mammal species, Tanzania is considered one of the world's most important biodiversity centers. This number is even more impressive when compared to the United States, a country much larger in size, but only slightly surpassing Tanzania in mammal diversity. In these vast lands, reptiles also hold an important place, with 335 species found in habitats ranging from dry grasslands to lush tropical forests. Tanzania is also home to over 1,100 bird species, including 11 endemic species found nowhere else on Earth. Not only famous for its national parks, Tanzania has also dedicated nearly 38% of its land area to conservation through nature reserves. These areas are symbols of the government's tireless efforts to protect and preserve the country's precious natural heritage. Famous landmarks like Selous not only attract visitors, but also serve as a testament to Tanzania's commitment to protecting nature. With such exceptional biodiversity, Tanzania truly is a jewel in the protection of the environment and wildlife. Not only a dream destination for nature lovers, Selous is also a symbol of harmony between humans and nature. Reserves like these not only protect wildlife, but also help maintain global ecological balance. The Selous Game Reserve, the largest protected area in Africa, and the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, home to the world's largest volcanic crater, are unmatched symbols of Tanzania's natural wealth. Tanzania's biodiversity is not just a set of dry numbers, but a story of tightly connected ecosystems and the symbiotic relationships between species. With its endless beauty and abundant life, Tanzania truly is one of the great gifts nature has given to our planet. As the scorching sunlight begins to burn the golden grasslands of the Serengeti, the dry season in Tanzania officially begins. The withered grasslands, barren trees, and dried-up rivers reflect an unceasing cycle of nature. The cracked earth and once mighty rivers, now reduced to mere puddles, stand as silent witnesses, waiting for the arrival of animals seeking life. This is a season of harsh trials, where nature forces every species to fight and adapt in order to survive. As the dry season engulfs the Serengeti, the lush green ocean of wild grass turns into a cracked red land, surrounded by Serengeti National Park, Ngorongoro Conservation Area, and Maswa Game Reserve. Serengeti is the ecological heart of Tanzania, with its vast grasslands spanning over 5,700 square miles, lying in an elevation of 328 to 656 feet above sea level. It is a breathtaking yet challenging landscape, reflecting nature's strength and resilience. From May to October, the dry season brings a characteristic barren landscape. The Grumeti and Mara rivers become fragile, like thin ribbons of water winding around the land, as if the blood of the earth is slowly running out. Rainfall in the region has decreased by 10% over the past half-century, intensifying the challenges for life. Temperatures sometimes soar to 122 degrees Fahrenheit, scorching the ground, making it resemble the surface of a furnace, where each step is a journey through fire. As the dry season sets in, life seems to slow down, but beneath the surface, another story is unfolding. An unceasing struggle. Herds of antelope and zebras migrate across the grasslands, searching for water and fresh grass, forming massive herds in the battle for survival, where every footprint tells a story of perseverance. Meanwhile, apex predators like lions must travel up to 12 miles every day to find increasingly scarce prey. Every river, bush, and gap between tree clusters plays a crucial role in the complex ecosystem of the Serengeti. Predators such as hyenas and leopards not only hunt, but also regulate herbivore populations, preventing overgrazing and maintaining balance in the grasslands. Scavengers like vultures take on the task of cleaning up, processing carcasses to prevent the spread of disease. This is a magnificent ecological web where each species serves as a vital link in the chain of life. Beneath the shade of acacia trees, towering like giant umbrellas, giraffes, with their height reaching up to 20 feet and proud long necks, gently search for food from the tallest branches. The Maasai giraffe, Tanzania's national symbol, stands tall like living towers amidst the wilderness, skillfully plucking tender leaves from acacia trees. Over 7 million years ago, the ancestors of giraffes began an incredible journey of evolution. Their characteristic long necks are not due to an increase in the number of vertebrae, but rather the remarkable elongation of each vertebra, providing them with a unique survival advantage in the harsh environment of the grasslands. The ability to reach food at heights unreachable by other species has allowed the Maasai giraffe to overcome the challenges of time. Serengeti is their home, where acacia trees stand scattered amidst the arid grasslands. According to the IUCN's 2023 report, the global population of Maasai giraffes has decreased to about 35,000 individuals, although Serengeti remains an important refuge. However, threats such as habitat loss, illegal poaching, and the expansion of agriculture have pushed this species onto the vulnerable list. During the dry season, when water becomes scarce and ground-level food runs out, acacia trees become a lifeline for giraffes. With incredible strength, a giraffe can consume more than 75 pounds of leaves each day. Their 18-inch long tongues, covered in thick tissue, not only help them reach food from the highest branches, but also serve as a perfect tool for survival in a harsh environment. Giraffes' long tongues not only allow them to reach food from tall branches, but also protect them from the sharp thorns of trees. In a world constantly changing due to time and human impact, the Maasai giraffe remains resilient, silent witnesses to the eternal rhythm of nature. They are symbols of patience, adaptability, and perseverance, qualities that both the grasslands and humanity can learn from and emulate. Serengeti, with its living towers of giraffes, continues to tell the story of a wild kingdom where every leaf, every step carries sacred meaning. Under the blazing sun of the dry season in the Serengeti, as the withered grasslands stretch like cracked fingers reaching up from the earth, wild boars move steadily across the landscape. Their sturdy bodies, covered in thick skin and crowned with curved tusks, are a testament to their extraordinary survival ability in this harsh environment. In a world where water and shade become the most valuable resources, wild boars have evolved into masters of survival. Over millions of years, wild boars have adapted to a life of digging and constant movement across Africa's grasslands. Their sharp, powerful snouts are not only tools for finding food, but also help them dig deep into the earth to uncover hidden water sources. Equipped with tusks that can reach up to 10 inches long, they are built to easily dig and defend themselves from predators. These animals, from giraffes to wild boars, each have their own unique survival strategies that help them endure nature's harshness. During the dry season, when streams vanish and the ground hardens like stone, wild boars persist, using their snouts to burrow deep into the earth, searching for water sources and hidden roots and tubers. The small holes they create not only meet their own survival needs, but also become valuable resources for other species in the ecosystem. This behavior has earned them the title of land renovators of the grasslands, as they contribute to renewing their habitat. Although often seen as rough and unrefined, wild boars exhibit highly organized behavior. They live in small groups called sounders, moving together to forage and protect each other. When faced with danger, rather than confront predators directly, they can run at speeds up to 30 miles per hour, their tails raised like warning flags. However, when there's no escape, their powerful legs and sharp tusks become deadly weapons, capable of fending off predators like lions or leopards. In the grassland survival cycle, wild boars act as hard-working farmers. Every time they dig, they loosen the soil, providing an opportunity for plants to regenerate. When the rains come, the seeds from their food are dispersed across the grasslands, promoting the regrowth of plant life. The small holes they leave behind are not only signs of survival, but also gateways to life for many other animal species. Amidst the arid grasslands of the Serengeti, where the land cracks like ancient sun-scorched skin, the impala stands firm, graceful, and proud, like a rhythmic melody in the harsh wild. Their slender bodies, powerful legs, and ever-vigilant eyes are symbols of resilience. These survival artists dance across the plains with speed and agility unmatched by any, showcasing the perfect blend of nature's strength and beauty. To survive, impalas have evolved to run as fast as the wind, reaching speeds of up to 60 miles per hour in breathless chases. But speed alone is not enough. Nature has gifted them the ability to leap up to 33 feet and jump as far as 33 feet in a single bound, allowing them to easily clear obstacles or bewilder predators with sudden movements. Impalas are not only superb athletes, but also skilled warriors in the battle for survival. This remarkable quality of the impala is something we can learn from to overcome challenges in our own lives. In the vast grasslands of Serengeti, impalas are masters of adapting to their environment. They not only survive, but thrive in the expansive lands where there is space for speed and shade to escape the intense sun. The dry season is the greatest challenge for impalas, when the grass withers and water becomes as precious as gold. To overcome this, they change their diet, shifting to leaves and shrubs, demonstrating a dietary flexibility that not all species can manage. The impala's group behavior is another testament to their survival strategy. Large herds, sometimes reaching up to 100 individuals, allow them to protect each other and offer early warnings of danger. They build complex social structures, with males establishing territories during the breeding season and frequently engaging in fierce battles for dominance. These power struggles are not just competitions, but a way to ensure that strong genes are passed on. However, life for the impala is not merely about evasion. They are an essential link in the Serengeti ecosystem, the primary prey for predators like lions, leopards, and hyenas. They maintain balance in the food chain, and through their consumption and digestion of plants, also play a vital role in seed dispersal, contributing to the regeneration of life on the plain. Amid the golden, parched grasslands of the Serengeti, where the dry season's heat feels like a fiery curtain draped over the earth, cheetah move with an unmatched grace, like a ghost across the scorched land. It doesn't need loud displays. Every step, from its fluid movements to its sharp gaze, exudes the refined precision of a master predator. But it is only when the lightning-fast speed bursts forth, slicing through the air and kicking up dust, that the true talent of the cheetah becomes apparent. Unlike other big cats, cheetah do not rely on strength. They don't need the powerful roars of lions or the muscular force of jaguars. For cheetah, speed is everything, a gift of evolution honed over millions of years. However, speed is a double-edged sword. After each hunt, the cheetah must stop and pant to cool its overheated body, making it vulnerable. Stronger predators, such as hyenas and lions, can easily steal the prey that the cheetah has worked so hard to catch, as it lacks the strength to confront larger predators head-on. As a result, the cheetah must hunt strategically, carefully choosing its timing and prey, often targeting weaker or solitary animals. The dry season in Serengeti tests the cheetah's endurance and hunting skills. With its keen eyes, it can spot prey from up to 3 miles away, conserving energy by stalking rather than rushing in. The cheetah, with its perfect combination of speed and strategy, is a symbol of both power and finesse in the wild. In the intense heat of Serengeti's dry season, the cheetah doesn't rush into the chase. While speed is its advantage, agility doesn't always guarantee success. Their favorite prey includes swift animals like gazelles, impalas, and young antelope, but speed alone is not enough. The cheetah must hide in the shadows of thick bushes and rolling hills, patiently waiting for hours, using every gap to close the distance without alerting its prey. When the time is right, it strikes. The cheetah only attacks once it is within 66 feet, then explodes into its top speed within 3 seconds. Its powerful legs propel its body forward, and its focus never wavers, always anticipating every twist and turn of its prey. As it nears, the cheetah uses its front paws to knock the prey down, then delivers the fatal blow with a bite to the neck, immobilizing it instantly. However, the cheetah only has a few minutes to enjoy its hard-earned meal before larger predators like hyenas or lions arrive to steal it. This forces the cheetah to eat quickly or drag the prey to a safer location. Agility is not only the key to the cheetah's hunting success, but also its survival strategy in a fiercely competitive world. However, the cheetah's survival faces many significant challenges. According to the IUCN's 2023 report, the global population of this species has dropped to only about 6,700 individuals, with Serengeti being one of its last strongholds. Habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and the decline of prey populations are the main factors pushing this species onto the vulnerable list. Amid the scorching heat of the dry season in Serengeti, ancient granite outcrops, known as kops, rise from the vast grasslands like fortresses of time. This is the domain of the leopard, a stealthy predator renowned for its patience and exceptional precision. With its spotted coat, like shadows etched upon stone, the leopard not only blends into its surroundings, but completely dominates it, using every rock and hill as tools to create perfect hunting strategies. The leopard's finesse in using the environment for hunting makes it a master of camouflage and patience. The evolutionary journey of the leopard spans over 2 million years, as its ancestors adapted to survive in diverse environments, from dense forests to vast grasslands. This superior adaptability has made the leopard one of the most widely distributed big cats in the world. However, in Serengeti, they are true masters of silence and strategy. Using outcrops as observation points, leopards can monitor their surroundings without missing a detail. During the dry season, when the grasslands become barren and water is as scarce as gold, these outcrops serve not only as shelters, but also as natural battlefields. Leopards take advantage of the rocky terrain to remain hidden from prying eyes, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to strike. With their excellent climbing abilities, they easily ascend high points to observe their prey from a distance. Their favorite targets include impalas, wild boars, and sometimes baboons. Every movement of the leopard is carefully calculated, and every leap is a testament to deadly accuracy. When the time comes, the leopard quietly emerges from the shadows of the rocks, closing in on its prey with the silence of a ghost. It closes the gap to just 20 to 30 feet before pouncing with powerful leaps. With its strong jaws and forceful bite, the leopard targets the neck of its prey, severing the blood flow and quickly ending all resistance. The leopard's success rate in hunting reaches 40%, an impressive number in the world of predators. After a successful hunt, leopards often drag their prey up into trees, a behavior characteristic of the species. This is not only to avoid the interference of scavengers like hyenas or lions, but also to demonstrate their extraordinary strength. Weighing between 88 and 154 pounds, leopards can easily haul their prey up into trees, proving their superior strength in coping with the harsh environment of Serengeti. The leopard's hunting strategies are not only a perfect blend of strength and calculation, but also a lesson in mastering stillness and timing. Leopards are not only masters at seizing every decisive moment, but also exhibit endless patience in each step they take. Each hunting strategy is proof of the seamless integration of hidden strength and finesse, earning nature's admiration. With their impressive muscular power, leopards can drag prey heavier than their own body weight up into the trees, a clear testament to their physical prowess. However, their quiet existence is not without its challenges. According to the latest IUCN report in 2023, leopards have been classified as a vulnerable species. The primary causes include habitat loss due to human expansion and illegal poaching. Even in protected areas like Serengeti, these challenges continue to threaten their survival. Amid the harsh heat of the dry season in Serengeti, where scorching winds carry dust across the parched golden grasslands under the burning sun, lions take on the role of unchallenged kings. These kings have no physical thrones, but their power is maintained not only through physical strength, but also through strategy and unity. As the dry season stretches on and water and food become increasingly scarce, every hunt becomes a coordinated performance of precision, a delicate line between survival and failure. With over 1.5 million years of evolution, lions have become one of the most organized predators on the planet. Unlike other big cats that live solitary lives, lions live in groups called prides, a complex social structure that enhances their chances of survival. A pride typically includes between 5 and more than 10 individuals, with the females taking the lead in hunting. The coordination among pride members is the key factor that helps them overcome the challenges brought by the dry season. In direct confrontation, the physical strength of the lion becomes its ultimate weapon. Weighing between 330 and 550 pounds, lions can bring down prey with a precise leap and a powerful bite to the neck, severing the blood flow and quickly ending any resistance. Lions are not only powerful predators, but also brilliant strategists, using their coordinated efforts within the pride to tackle the difficulties of the dry season. Even after taking down prey, the challenge for lions is far from over. Other predators, like hyenas, constantly lurk, looking for ways to steal the meal that the lions have fought so hard to secure, forcing the lions to protect both their prey and their pride. The lion's role in the Serengeti ecosystem is not just limited to being the apex predator, but also as regulators of herbivore populations, preventing overgrazing that could lead to the degradation of plant life. What remains after their feast becomes a source of food for scavengers like vultures and wild dogs, completing the cycle of life in this intricate ecosystem. Under the scorching sun of the Serengeti dry season, herds of African buffalo appear like moving fortresses, walking powerfully across the parched grasslands. Weighing between 1,000 and 2,000 pounds, they are symbols of strength and resilience. However, in this world, survival is not just about brute force, but also about survival strategies perfected over millions of years of evolution. In these difficult times, when water is as precious as liquid gold and predators constantly lurk, African buffalo not only fight to survive, but also play a crucial role in shaping the vast ecosystem they inhabit. The greatest strength of the African buffalo lies not in each individual, but in the unity of the herd. A buffalo herd can range from several dozen to several hundred individuals, and this unity is their most powerful weapon. During the dry season, the herds typically gather around the few scarce water sources, where life and death can be decided in fleeting moments. Lions, the apex predators of the Serengeti, understand this well. They ambush buffaloes near water sources, where the prey is most vulnerable. However, African buffalo are not easy targets. Upon detecting danger, the herd instinctively forms a defensive line. The adult buffalo form a living wall with their sharp, curved horns facing outward to protect the calves and weaker individuals in the center. This scene resembles an ancient fortress, ready to face any threat. African buffalo are not only a prime example of physical strength, but also a testament to the power of unity and strategy in nature. Every individual in the buffalo herd plays a vital role in protecting the group. Even the strongest individuals can face danger. The confrontations between buffaloes and lions are some of the most intense spectacles of nature. The lion's attack usually begins with patience. They stalk their prey from the shadows or low bushes, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. However, their success rate rarely exceeds 30%, as buffaloes respond quickly and aggressively. A charge from an adult buffalo can be powerful enough to injure or even disable an inexperienced lion. Although herbivores, African buffalo play an essential role in the Serengeti ecosystem. They regulate plant growth, preventing overgrowth of grass and helping maintain biodiversity. Their dung enriches the soil, promoting plant growth after the rainy season. Even in death, whether from old age or predation, they provide vital nutrients for scavengers like vultures and hyenas, completing the natural recycling process. As the Turanga River dries up under the scorching heat of the dry season, the barren lands of Turanga reveal their harsh and unforgiving nature. Located about 120 kilometers from Aroa, this vast area stretches over 100 square miles, with the Turanga River serving as the lifeline of the region. This landscape becomes the sole source of food for wildlife during the most difficult moments. However, the dry season brings not only opportunities but also significant challenges, even for the most resilient species. As the Turanga River shrinks into shallow pools, competition between species increases, and predators are forced to expand their hunting ranges. The challenges of the dry season for wildlife serve as a testament to their adaptability and ingenuity in survival. As the dry season stretches on, Migrating herds must search for new water sources on their relentless journey to survive in the intense heat. In Taronga, the dwindling waterholes are not only shelters for survival, but also vital links in the web of life for countless species. Here, the role of the hippopotamus goes beyond mere survival. It is a key element in renewing life and maintaining the pulse of aquatic ecosystems during the toughest times. Over 55 million years ago, the ancestors of the hippopotamus shared a lineage with whales, evolving from semi-aquatic animals. Over millions of years, they became one of the largest land animals, still maintaining a close connection with water. Their thick yet sensitive skin requires constant immersion to prevent dehydration and overheating. Physical features such as nostrils and ears that can close allow them to dive deep and stay submerged for extended periods, a legacy of their aquatic evolutionary history. The dry season in Taronga challenges these adaptations to their limits. In the shrinking waterholes, hippopotamuses not only survive, but also maintain their complex social structures. Hippo herds, usually consisting of 10 to 30 individuals, revolve around a dominant male who defends territory, with females and calves sharing the space. As temperatures rise, they gather in the water, using their massive bodies to stir up mud and create natural shade for themselves and other species. At night, they leave the water and travel up to 3 miles to graze on grass. An adult hippo can consume up to 80 pounds of grass in one night, connecting the aquatic and terrestrial environments in a way that no other species can replicate. Hippos not only sustain the aquatic ecosystem through grazing, but also through their dung. Hippo dung, rich in nutrients, provides organic material for the water, promoting the growth of algae and aquatic plants even during the dry season. Despite their massive size and calm demeanor, hippos are not without their defense mechanisms. Their bite force can reach up to 900 pounds per square inch, making their jaws one of the most powerful weapons in the animal kingdom. When threatened, hippos can charge out of the water at incredible speeds, reaching up to 20 miles per hour on land, an impressive display to ward off predators. During the dry season, Taronga becomes a major gathering point as thousands of animals from distant lands converge here. Giant herds of elephants, with their majestic forms and cautious steps, echo through the landscape, marking a prominent feature in this vibrant scene. However, this dense congregation is not just a natural spectacle, but also a testament to the irreplaceable role of this landscape. Every drop of water, every tree canopy, and every step taken is closely intertwined with the survival of all the species here. Over 7 million years ago, the ancestors of the grassland elephants began their evolutionary journey, forging a legacy of strength and resilience amidst the harshest of environments. Unlike forest elephants, grassland elephants have adapted to life on the vast African savannas over millions of years. They have evolved into one of the largest land animals, weighing up to 13,000 pounds. Their large ears function as a natural cooling system, while their remarkable memory helps them recall migration paths, important water sources, and survival lessons passed down through generations. In Turanga, where even the last drops of water become invaluable, the intelligence and unity of the elephant herd are not only survival strategies, but also the foundation for the development of the entire ecosystem. Guided by the oldest and most experienced matriarch, the herd travels several dozen miles each day, crossing barren lands to search for water and food. As the Turanga River narrows into sandy riverbeds, grassland elephants use their long tusks to dig deep into the earth, creating small water holes. These small pools of water, flowing from the sandy wells, nourish not only the elephant herd, but also provide water for countless other species, from zebras and antelopes to small bird flocks seeking relief from the heat. With their dexterous trunks capable of lifting up to 770 pounds, elephants carefully scoop up water, each drop seemingly regarded as a lifeline for all. An adult elephant consumes around 310 pounds of vegetation daily, including grass, leaves, and tree bark. Through eating, moving, and leaving their dung, elephants clear paths and disperse seeds throughout the areas they traverse. These seeds, enclosed in nutrient-rich dung, will germinate when the rains come, regenerating the forests and grasslands they have passed through. Grassland elephants are not only large consumers, but also tireless gardeners of the ecosystem, maintaining biodiversity and nourishing the natural cycles of Turanga. Despite their massive presence, grassland elephants are not immune to threats. According to the 2023 IUCN report, they are classified as vulnerable, with declining populations in many unprotected areas. Even in Turanga, which is considered a conservation stronghold, human pressures remain a constant challenge. While Turanga is protected as a natural fortress, human activities continue to have negative impacts. The encroachment of humans into natural habitats raises significant questions about the ability to maintain balance in such critical conservation areas. Under the scorching heat of the dry season in Turanga, lions are often seen resting on high tree branches, their sharp eyes silently observing the grasslands below, where the cycle of hunger and survival continues relentlessly. Each species plays an indispensable role in maintaining life and the balance of nature. This unique tree-climbing behavior, a rare phenomenon among lions, is not just a sign of adaptation, but also a testament to their creativity and flexibility in their evolutionary journey. In areas like Turanga and Lake Manara, where temperatures can reach up to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, climbing acacia or baobab trees offers relief from the scorching heat and bothersome insects like tsetse flies. From the high branches, they can survey the vast land, helping them detect prey or approaching threats. In Turanga, where the dry season turns rivers into barren riverbeds, large trees become natural fortresses for lions. Using their sharp claws and powerful muscles, they can climb to heights of up to 20 feet, where they can both observe their surroundings and avoid the suffocating heat on the ground below. For male lions weighing up to 420 pounds, tree climbing is a display of agility and strength, defying expectations for large predators like them. The dry season in Taronga becomes a gathering point for thousands of animal species. But even in this bustling ecosystem, tree-climbing lions stand out as symbols of adaptation and perseverance. Their silhouettes reaching high into the branches, intently observing the plains below, serve as reminders of the complexity and diversity of nature. However, the future of these extraordinary tree-climbing lions faces significant challenges. According to the 2023 IUCN report, lions are classified as vulnerable, with the tree-climbing lion populations in Taronga being particularly rare and valuable. The expansion of agriculture, illegal poaching, and climate change are encroaching upon their habitats, creating an ever-growing threat. Under the burning heat of the dry season in Taronga, where every drop of water becomes invaluable, herds of African grassland elephants march across cracked earth, embodying the strength and resilience of nature. Every heavy step they take breathes life into the ecosystem, yet even these giants are not immune to threats. The tree-climbing lion's adaptability is a prime example of flexibility and creativity in nature. The threat always lurks from hungry lions, predators constantly searching for opportunities in this harsh and arid landscape. Encounters between grassland elephants and lions are a battle of wits and aggression. After millions of years of evolution, elephants have developed a 5 kilograms brain, the largest of any land animal, with long-term memory and a sharp ability to perceive situations. They can recognize danger, remember ambush locations, and make strategic decisions to protect the herd. Under the leadership of the oldest and most experienced matriarch, the herd moves with coordination and precision, as if each individual is part of a perfect survival machine. As the dry season drags on and resources become scarcer, lions become bolder, targeting the toughest prey, including young elephants. Hunting young elephants is one of the greatest challenges for any lion pride, with a success rate of less than 15%. To improve their chances, male lions, who typically do not hunt, team up with females to implement a strategy of isolation. They target calves separated from the herd or the weakest individuals, using speed and strength to attack from multiple angles. However, grassland elephants are not easy prey. Upon detecting danger, the herd immediately forms a tight defensive circle, with adult elephants, armed with sharp tusks, standing on the perimeter like warriors guarding a fortress. The calves are safely protected in the center. A thrust from tusks or a powerful kick from the hind legs can cause severe injuries or even death to any lion that dares to intrude. Elephants do not rely on brute strength alone. They communicate through sounds and gestures to coordinate actions, creating a highly effective fighting team. The coordination and intelligence of the elephant herd are lessons in strength, not just from muscle, but also from connection and strategy. In life, coordination and mutual understanding within a herd can bring immense strength. In life, coordination and understanding among members of the same herd not only create strong bonds, but also serve as a priceless source of strength to overcome any challenge. It is this unity and spirit of mutual support that determine the success of each individual in reaching collective goals. When protecting the herd, the thunderous roars of elephants serve as battle drums, echoing across the space, warning not only their own herd, but also other animals of the lurking danger. Their powerful trunk swings and stomping steps are clear signals to predators that they are unwelcome. The intelligence of elephants is also evident in their memory of migration routes and water sources. During the dry season, when they must cross barren lands, the mature female leads the herd to safe areas, away from places where lions typically ambush. These memories are passed down through generations, giving elephants a significant advantage in the brutal struggle for survival. Under the beauty of wild nature, there are always fierce struggles in Tanzania. But we will pause for a few minutes to go to the next issue in the series, Mortal Kombat. Let's join nature's moment to enter the moment when animals confront each other, where strength and survival are tested to the extreme. Two lions chase each other, forgetting the way, and boom, a traffic accident in the middle of the wild. The sightseeing car must have never had a trip as close to nature as this. A shark decides to try fast food, flies straight up from the sea to grab the hook. This close-up shot is like watching an action movie trailer of the ocean. Two curious people want to film underwater and immediately receive a greeting from a shark. Hello guys, this is my private area.
Holy! Get out of there! I got it. I'm videotaping it. Videotaping it. Wait, back the f***
This
up.
battle for
Things in the
survival
boat.
is a harsh testament to the laws of nature.
Are you kidding me? I can't even believe it.
On the deck of the boat, the predator of the ocean is fighting for life. Although its sharp teeth are injured, its eyes still shine with strength and desire for freedom. Taronga is not only home to large animal species, but also houses over 550 bird species, including the world's largest bird, the Maasai ostrich. Standing up to 8.9 feet tall and weighing around 300 pounds, the Maasai ostrich strides powerfully across the grasslands like a perfect survival machine, carrying with it the story of evolution spanning millions of years. More than 40 million years ago, the ancestors of the ostrich began their survival journey in dry and harsh environments. Unlike most bird species, ostriches gave up the ability to fly in exchange for strength and speed on the ground. Their long, powerful legs became the primary survival tool, allowing them to reach speeds of up to 43 miles per hour, outrunning most of the dangerous predators on the grasslands. These legs are not only a defense weapon, capable of delivering deadly kicks, but also a reliable means of transportation, enabling the ostrich to travel hundreds of miles in search of food and water. During the dry season in Taronga, the Maasai ostrich demonstrates extraordinary survival abilities as they can digest prickly plants, utilizing food sources that many other animals cannot access. Their strong digestive system converts even tough seeds and leaves into vital energy for survival. Remarkably, the Maasai ostrich can live for long periods without direct water, instead drawing moisture from food or producing water through metabolic processes. With eyes as large as 2 inches in diameter, the largest eyes in the bird world, the Maasai ostrich possesses exceptional vision. Their wide, sharp field of view allows them to spot predators from great distances. Their eyes are not just survival tools, but evolutionary masterpieces, helping them maintain their dominant position in the challenging food chain of Teranga. When danger is detected, ostriches not only run at incredible speeds, but also emit alarm calls, giving the entire group time to prepare. The story of the Maasai ostrich is not just one of survival, but also a testament to the adaptability and brilliant strategies nature provides. The Maasai ostrich, with its enduring strength and agility, has proven that life is not only about facing challenges, but also about creating unique survival strategies. The story of the Maasai ostrich is a lesson in overcoming one's limits, where each step run is not only to survive, but also to affirm the unmatched power of nature. Although hidden in tall grass, the Sitatunga remains highly alert to distant threats. When danger approaches, they pause for a moment, their ears swiveling toward the sound, then silently retreat into the water, leaving only their nose above the surface to breathe. Like skilled escape artists, they vanish beneath the calm water, eluding even the most persistent predators. The Sitatunga's swimming ability is not only crucial for avoiding predators, but also essential for foraging. They rely on aquatic plants, such as watergrass, leaves, and even tree roots, nutrient sources that most other species cannot access. Their powerful digestive system helps extract the maximum nutrients from these resources, sustaining them through the harsh, dry season. If the ostrich is the largest bird in the world, then the Cory's bustard holds the title of the heaviest flying bird, weighing up to 40 pounds and with a wingspan of up to 8.9 feet. These bustards walk across the grasslands like silent kings of the savannah. The evolutionary history of the Cory's bustard spans millions of years, originating from ancient bird species that chose a life on the ground rather than flying in the sky. This decision gave them their massive size and the strength needed to endure harsh environments. Their long, powerful legs are built for covering long distances, allowing them to traverse dry grasslands without needing to fly. Although they are capable of flight, they only use it as a last resort, as their large wings require a significant amount of energy to lift their heavy bodies. In the challenging environment of Teranga, where food and water are precious resources, the Cory's bustard shows remarkable adaptation. They hunt large insects, such as grasshoppers and beetles, as well as small reptiles like lizards. Each deliberate yet confident step they take rustles the dry grass, forcing prey to reveal itself. When the moment comes, they strike decisively. The Cory's bustard, like the Sitatunga, is a testament to adaptability and resilience in nature's harsh conditions. The powerful beak of the Cory's bustard swiftly captures prey with precision, turning the hunt into a graceful dance between patience and speed. Despite their large size, the Cory's bustard is not entirely safe from larger predators like lions, leopards, or hyenas. However, they employ many effective defense strategies. When sensing danger, they often freeze, relying on their brown and gray feathers to blend into the dry landscape of the savanna. If attacked, they can fly short distances with powerful bursts to escape or deliver strong kicks with their long legs, enough to cause serious harm to smaller predators. The role of the Cory's bustard in the Taronga ecosystem goes beyond survival. By hunting large insects and small reptiles, they help control populations that could disrupt the balance of the ecosystem. During the dry season, as they move through the grasslands, they inadvertently spread seeds through their droppings, contributing to plant regeneration when the rains return. Each step they take not only reshapes the landscape, but also creates conditions for life to thrive in the arid environment. In the dim light of the morning, the loud call of the southern ground hornbill echoes across the dry grasslands of Taronga. Instead of flying into the sky, these birds dominate the ground like their territory, with legs up to 20 inches long, walking steadily through the grasslands, where life and death are always in balance. According to the IUCN report, they are currently classified as a vulnerable species, a clear warning about the uncertain future of this iconic bird. Southern ground hornbills spend most of their time on the ground, using their powerful beaks to turn over hard, dry soil in search of insects, lizards, small snakes, and even rodents. Their hunting style is silent, yet highly effective, like a skilled artist creating a masterpiece in silence. A strong and precise strike from their beak is enough to take down prey, turning hunting into a minimalist yet powerful art form. These hornbills are not solitary creatures. They live in small groups, typically consisting of a breeding pair and a few supporting individuals. This cooperative behavior helps them defend their territory and gather food. The story of the southern ground hornbill is a great example of unity and survival strategies in a challenging world. The strong social bonds of the southern ground hornbill are crucial for their survival in the harsh conditions of the savanna. Their deep, resonant call is one of the most recognizable features. These low, booming sounds can travel up to 2 miles, serving both as a territorial declaration and a mating signal. Standing amidst the vast grasslands, they call to one another with echoing tones, creating a unique symphony of the savanna, where every sound plays a role in survival. After enduring the drought and harshness of the dry season, the wild animals finally welcome the first rains. The rainy season in Tanzania arrives like a conductor, bringing the symphony of life back to life after months of silence. The precious raindrops gradually lay a fresh green carpet over the vast Serengeti grasslands, the Tangara forests, and the wetlands of Ruaha. This transformation is not just a change in the landscape, but a powerful call to awaken every corner, breathing life into the entire ecosystem. When the first seasonal rains sweep through northern Tanzania, Lake Manara awakens like a newly polished natural gem, nestled in the Great Rift Valley, about 75 miles from Ruaha. The lake expands like a giant mirror, reflecting the vast blue sky. With an average area of 230 square kilometers, the lake can expand up to 330 square kilometers during heavy rains, overflowing its banks and creating ideal conditions for the thriving of aquatic plants. Flooded grasslands emerge around the lake's shores, becoming a refuge for countless wildlife species. From above, Lake Manara appears like a stunning watercolor painting, where nature adorns it with the vibrant green of vegetation, the pink hues of flamingo flocks, and shimmering waves under the sunlight. The abundant water brings new life to the large animals in the area. Hippos rest in the water like natural tanks, occasionally rising to the surface to breathe and feed. Their presence plays an important role in the lake's food chain, helping reduce competition between species and maintaining ecological balance. The rainy season, when Lake Manara awakens under the first rains, brings the entire ecosystem to life, enabling animal species, especially large ones like hippos, to continue surviving and thriving. During the rainy season, Lake Manara transforms into a vibrant and energetic scene. The calm water fields suddenly become a gathering place for millions of greater flamingos, spreading across the surface of the lake like a brilliant pink carpet. Their calls echo across the water, creating a magical symphony of wild nature. The evolutionary history of the greater flamingo spans millions of years, originating from ancestors that lived and thrived in high alkaline wetlands. These flamingos have adapted to survive in the harsh environment, something few other species have managed to do. With legs up to 5 feet long and a light yet sturdy body, they move easily through soft mud and shallow waters. Their characteristic curved beak, equipped with a complex filtration system, is an essential tool for collecting algae and plankton, rich in carotenoids, which give their plumage its distinctive pink color. When the rainy season arrives, Lake Manara becomes a paradise for millions of flamingos migrating from all over East Africa. The abundant rains not only enrich the alkaline lake, but also create ideal conditions for the growth of beta-carotene-rich algae, becoming a plentiful food source for the flocks of flamingos soaring across the sky. Here, they not only search for food, but also breed, completing a vital ecological cycle. Flamingos build their nests from mud on raised mounds, carefully choosing the nest sites to protect their eggs from saline water and predators. The social nature of the greater flamingo is essential to their survival. Large flocks, sometimes numbering up to 2 million birds, provide protection against predators such as African fish eagles and enhance communication and cooperation during these massive gatherings. Their synchronized calls resemble an invitation to join a collective dance, promoting unity within the flock. Their foraging behavior is a testament to nature's creativity. As they lower their heads into the water, their curved beaks filter algae and small creatures from the mineral-rich water. This diet not only gives their feathers a brilliant pink hue, but also serves as an important signal during the breeding season. The deeper pink color of the adults is a sign of health and readiness, playing a crucial role in attracting mates. Beyond their striking beauty, greater flamingos play a significant role in the ecosystem of Lake Manara. By consuming algae, they help regulate their population, preventing overgrowth that could disrupt the alkaline water source. As they move through the lake, their long legs stir the water, enhancing oxygen exchange and creating favorable conditions for other species. In the soft light of dawn over Lake Manara, dewdrops sparkle on the green grass, forming a mirror reflecting the misty sky. Passing through this peaceful scene is the gray-crowned crane, a symbol of grace and resilience in the wild world of East Africa. The golden crown glittering on their heads is like a royal tiara, not only drawing attention, but also symbolizing millions of years of refined evolution. As the rainy season breathes life into the marshes around Lake Manara, an entire ecosystem is revived. This is when the gray-crowned cranes display their most vibrant beauty, performing elegant courtship dances on the lush green grass. Each dance step, bow, and call is part of a complex mating ritual, creating a harmonious and radiant spectacle. Their calls can be heard from as far as 2 miles away, serving as invitations and signals across the vast savannah. In the rich wetlands and grasslands around Lake Manara, the gray-crowned cranes find an abundant food source. They quietly forage for grass seeds, insects, and even small animals. Their sharp beaks gently pick food from the ground or shallow water, while their long legs help them move into flooded areas without disturbing the sensitive environment. This flexible foraging behavior helps them thrive in a dynamic environment. The gray-crowned crane is a wonderful symbol of adaptation and resilience in nature. Do you think that their persistence and adaptability in behavior could be valuable lessons to help us overcome challenges in life? During the rainy season, the Serengeti grasslands are covered by a lush green carpet, turning it into the main stage for the Great Migration, one of the most awe-inspiring and magnificent natural phenomena in the world. Drawn by the abundance of fresh grass and the replenished water sources from rivers like the Mara and Grumeti, massive herds of animals cross rivers and grasslands in their journey for food and renewal. The Great Migration, the largest movement of large animals on the planet, is an overwhelming natural spectacle in both scale and grandeur. Over 1.5 million wildebeest, 300,000 zebras, and 400,000 Grant's gazelles embark together on an 800-kilometer journey, an endless cycle that takes them from the Serengeti in Tanzania to the Masai Mara in Kenya, seeking new opportunities for life. This scene is like a rolling, black river winding through the vast grasslands. The rains breathe new life into the Serengeti, transforming it into a lush green carpet, revitalizing the parched grasslands after the harsh, dry season. More than 80% of the young wildebeests are born within the first few weeks of the rainy season, creating a spectacle full of life and energy. Millions of hooves crush the earth, leaving nutrient-rich dung that refreshes the soil, forming the foundation of the grassland ecosystem. However, this season is not without its challenges. As the herds migrate to the Masai Mara, the landscape becomes more vibrant and diverse than ever before. The newly restored grasslands stretch endlessly before them, but this is also when new challenges begin. Predators like lions, with patience and strength, lie in wait for the perfect moment to strike at young calves or those exhausted and unable to keep up with the herd. These are rich feasts for predators, but this sacrifice serves a greater purpose. It nourishes the environment and helps maintain the fragile balance of the ecosystem. Every step of the migrating herds has profound impacts on the ecosystem. The Great Migration is not just a survival journey, but also a symbol of renewal and life in nature. The Great Migration is not only a natural event, but the heartbeat of the Serengeti, a symbol of the biological cycle. Each rainy season, the land is reborn, bringing a new story of endurance and renewal to those fortunate enough to witness it. This is an unforgettable experience, a powerful testament to nature's ability to balance and sustain life. Amid the vibrant energy of the Great Migration, where herds of gazelles, zebras, and Thomson's gazelles flow like a living river across the Serengeti grasslands, African wild dogs emerge as the silent warriors of nature. Lacking the massive frame of lions or the tireless persistence of hyenas, they become symbols of perfect cooperation and brilliant hunting strategy. With a success rate of up to 80%, they prove that collective intelligence can surpass individual strength. As one of the oldest predators of Africa, wild dogs have evolved over millions of years to become incredibly skilled hunters. Their ability to coordinate as a pack and their excellent physical endurance set them apart from other members of the Canidae family, allowing them to move faster and more persistently in the hunt. Their colorful coats, with black, yellow, and white patterns, not only make them stand out, but also help pack members recognize each other. Each wild dog pack operates as a cohesive social unit, typically consisting of 6 to 20 individuals, led by an alpha pair. Teamwork and coordination are vital to their survival, with each member playing a role in hunting, caring for the young, and protecting the pack from potential threats. The skillful hunting strategies and strong team spirit of wild dogs are a testament to adaptation and survival in the harsh wilderness. African wild dogs are not only brilliant hunters, but also a prime example of the power of cooperation in nature. The rainy season not only brings new life to the Serengeti grasslands, but also presents significant challenges. The presence of lions and hyenas forces wild dog packs to keep moving, seeking areas with less competition. Yet, the vast grasslands remain the main stage for their incredible hunting strategies. When prey, usually a Thomson's gazelle or a young zebra appears, the wild dog pack immediately deploys a perfectly coordinated hunting campaign. The hunt of African wild dogs is a magnificent symphony of speed, strength, and cooperation. Upon detecting the prey, they begin the chase at speeds of 37 miles per hour in a dramatic pursuit. The wild dog pack operates like a professional team, with each member taking on a specific role in the hunt. Whether the prey is large or small, the wild dogs eat quickly, knowing that the appearance of hyenas or lions can quickly turn their victory into defeat. Hyenas, with their large numbers and persistence, often steal meals from the wild dogs, while lions, with their overwhelming strength, not only take the prey, but can also injure any wild dog they encounter. This forces the wild dog packs to rely on speed and quick thinking to avoid unnecessary confrontations. In the Serengeti ecosystem, African wild dogs play the role of natural regulators. They help control the populations of smaller herbivores, preventing overgrazing that could harm the vegetation. Moreover, Their hunting behavior forces prey herds to keep moving, spreading grazing pressure over a larger area. In this way, they help maintain the fragile balance of the ecosystem. However, the story of African wild dogs is not without its challenges. According to the IUCN report, they are currently listed as an endangered species, with only about 6,000 individuals remaining worldwide. Human encroachment on their habitats, diseases transmitted by domestic dogs, and climate change are pushing this species to the brink of extinction. Nevertheless, their existence remains a powerful testament to the strength of cooperation and intelligence in the natural world. The Mara River, once peaceful in the dry season, transforms into a powerful current during the rainy season, sweeping away everything in its path. Tropical rains cause the river to rise, creating dangerous whirlpools at the bends. The river overflows, turning the land into traps from which escape is impossible. The leaders of the herd are often the first to venture across, guiding the entire group. But not everyone makes it to the other shore. Crocodiles claim the lives of about 10,000 gazelles each year, playing an integral role in the survival cycle of the region. In the wild, every step taken by animals, from the cooperation of wild dogs to the battle for survival across rivers like the Mara, contributes to maintaining the natural balance. In this region, crocodiles with enormous bodies, reaching up to 18 feet long and weighing around 1,500 pounds, silently dominate the aquatic world. These ancient predators are the embodiment of evolutionary perfection, with a history spanning more than 200 million years. Their thick, armor-like skin and tough scales help protect them from harsh environmental conditions. Their eyes are positioned high on their heads, and their nostrils placed at the extreme top, allowing them to observe and breathe while their bodies are almost entirely submerged. The sensory receptors on their jaws are extremely sensitive, capable of detecting the slightest ripples in the water, ensuring that no movement escapes their attention. During chaotic moments when gazelle herds attempt to cross the river, about 15% of them fail to reach the other shore, according to the Tanzania Wildlife Research Institute, 2023. Most of them become meals for the enormous crocodiles. The death roll, one of nature's most effective hunting techniques, ensures their success. By violently spinning their bodies while holding onto their prey, they tear flesh or subdue the animal underwater, leaving no opportunity for escape. However, it is not only their hunting ability that defines the role of Nile crocodiles in the Mara ecosystem. As apex predators, they play an important role in controlling herbivore populations, preventing overgrazing that could harm vegetation and water sources. Unconsumed carcasses provide food for scavengers such as marabou storks and hyenas, ensuring that no resources are wasted. Furthermore, their presence forces migrating herds to keep moving, helping to spread grazing pressure over a larger area. When the tropical rains arrive in full force, Ruaha National Park, a vast and untamed land, welcomes new life. Located in central Tanzania, Ruaha spans over 20,000 kilometers, making it the largest national park in the country and one of Africa's most renowned conservation areas. Ruaha National Park is one of the key ecological regions where ecosystems from East and Southern Africa converge, creating a vibrant and colorful landscape teeming with life. The mighty Ruaha River, fueled by the rains, flows powerfully, becoming the lifeblood of the entire ecosystem. The river's water provides sustenance and serves as the heart of hundreds of plant and animal species. During the rainy season, large herds of gazelles and zebras flood into the area, grazing on the fresh grass of the lush meadows. Grant's gazelles and impalas wander across the plains, not only searching for food, but also staying alert for predators like lions and leopards. The landscape of Ruaha during the rainy season is a striking contrast, where life flourishes abundantly, yet challenges abound. The fast-flowing rivers pose significant danger, while predators like spotted hyenas seize this opportunity to hunt. The increased humidity also leads to the development of disease-carrying insects, posing health risks for both wildlife and humans. Amidst the vast land of Ruaha National Park, the East African black rhinoceros stands firm as a symbol of strength and resilience. With their massive bodies, armor-like thick skin, and magnificent horns up to 1 meter long, the black rhinos embody resilience through countless cycles of evolution. These creatures not only survive in harsh environments, but also play a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance of the region. The East African black rhino has undergone millions of years of evolution to adapt to Africa's harsh environments. As a subspecies of the black rhino, they evolved from ancient ancestors, carrying a legacy of toughness and survival against extreme challenges. According to the latest data from 2023, the global population of black rhinos is only about 5,000, with the East African black rhino comprising a small portion of that number. Once widely distributed across East and Southern Africa, they now exist only in small conservation populations within reserves like Ruaha National Park. With their hook-shaped lips, like natural pincers, East African black rhinos skillfully grasp young leaves and even roots from the ground. They help regulate the overgrowth of shrubs, maintaining balance in the grassland ecosystem. The paths rhinos create through dense vegetation not only open trails for other animals, but also impact the structure of their surrounding habitat. Even in death, whether from natural aging or predation, their carcasses provide essential nutrition for scavengers like vultures and marabou storks, ensuring that no energy in the ecosystem is wasted. The rainy season in Ruaha National Park not only revives the grasslands and forests, but also sets the stage for the giant eland, a symbol of strength and grace, to move through the vibrant wilderness. With their impressive size, standing up to 2 meters at the shoulder and weighing up to 1,000 kilograms, they are the largest antelope species. Their twisted horns, reaching up to 1.2 meters, are not only powerful defensive weapons, but also symbols of dignity and maturity. The giant elands move across grasslands and low shrubs, foraging for fresh grass, tender leaves, and fruit. This diverse diet helps maintain their massive size and provides the energy needed to navigate the challenges of their natural environment. Despite their large size, elands move almost silently, a remarkable skill in an environment where silence can be the difference between life and death. Notably, giant elands can run at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, outrunning many predators like lions and leopards. In dangerous situations, they can escape quickly, a vital survival skill in the wild. The resilience and adaptability of the East African black rhino and giant eland are testaments to nature's perfection. The twisted horns of the giant eland serve as powerful defensive tools. A strong push from their horns can make even the most determined predators reconsider their attack. However, the future of the giant eland still faces significant challenges. According to the 2023 IUCN report, they are classified as vulnerable, with their global population continuing to decline. Conservation efforts in Ruaha National Park have played a crucial role in stabilizing and restoring their numbers. These initiatives include anti-poaching patrols and community education programs aimed at raising awareness of the importance of wildlife protection. Thanks to these efforts, Ruaha has become a vital stronghold for the giant eland, ensuring their survival and contributing to broader biodiversity conservation goals. On the shores of Lake Tanganyika, where the waves shimmer under the tropical rain, Gombe Stream National Park rises as a precious gem of the wilderness. Although covering only 35 kilometers, this park is a sanctuary for a rich and mysterious ecosystem. The streams that flow through the park carry nutrients from the forest to the lake, creating a perfect ecosystem where life intertwines with every current. The landscape of Gombe is a harmonious blend of lakeside rainforests, grasslands, and crystal-clear streams that flow through the park. During the rainy season, the tall fuss and albizia trees thrive, providing shade and serving as an important food source for wildlife. The average temperature ranges from 20 degrees Celsius to 29 degrees Celsius, with high humidity creating an atmosphere full of life. The plants not only enhance the beauty of the landscape, but also serve as the foundation of the ecosystem, nourishing the creatures within the park. Amidst this natural symphony, the calls of olive baboons, red-tailed monkeys, and blue monkeys echo through the forest. During the rainy season, these primates venture deep into the forest, seeking shelter and abundant food sources. Gombe is not only a refuge for primates, but also boasts a remarkable aquatic ecosystem connected to Lake Tanganyika. The lake is home to more than 300 fish species, many of which are endemic, including species from the Cichlidae family. The rainy season's streams carry silt into the lake, enriching the water and creating ideal conditions for fish to breed and aquatic life to thrive. Each raindrop that falls feels like a miracle, transforming the forest into a lush emerald carpet. Here, chimpanzees, one of the smartest primate species on Earth, continue their journey of survival, maintaining a deep connection with the natural world. In this pristine landscape, more than 100 chimpanzees thrive, displaying resilience and extraordinary intelligence. Chimpanzees share 98 and 99% of their DNA with humans, a striking similarity that is impossible to overlook. Our common ancestor with them dates back around 6 million years, leaving an indelible mark on the evolutionary timeline of both species. The story of wildlife at Gombe is a testament to resilience and the ability to adapt in a world full of challenges. Chimpanzees capture the world's attention through their intelligence and complex social structures. Jane Goodall's pioneering research at Gombe in 1960 revealed the complex behaviors and learning abilities of chimpanzees, forever changing the way humanity perceives animals. During the rainy season, chimpanzees at Gombe enjoy the abundant food nature offers: ripe fruits, tender leaves, and various seeds, which make up the main part of their diet, providing the energy needed for daily activities. From the treetops, they scan their surroundings, utilizing every open space to find or observe the environment around them. Although the park is only 30.5 kilometers, with elevations ranging from 600 to 500 meters, it provides a complex and challenging ecosystem for these intelligent primates. Chimpanzees exhibit an incredibly sophisticated social system. They live in large groups called communities, but frequently split into smaller groups to forage or travel. Their communication system goes beyond vocalizations, incorporating a rich array of gestures and facial expressions. Loud screams echo through the forest, serving as a warning of impending danger, while softer calls signal safety or the sharing of food. Perhaps the most remarkable behavior of chimpanzees is their ability to use tools. At Gombe, researchers have observed chimpanzees using sticks to extract insects or rocks to crack open the shells of hard fruits. This demonstrates their advanced intelligence and ability to learn. Even more fascinating, they pass these skills on to younger generations, a trait once thought to be unique to humans. The mangrove forests of Zanzibar provide a challenging yet mysterious environment for the animals living there, such as chimpanzees, where survival is closely tied to the ability to adapt and innovate. In this challenging environment, chimpanzees not only face powerful waves and the shade of trees, but also learn to make use of every resource to sustain their lives. It is in these moments that they demonstrate remarkable dexterity and superior intelligence, a testament to the power of evolution and the ability to survive in a wild world full of pitfalls. With their complex, intertwined roots acting as anchors that hold the soil, the mangrove forests of Zanzibar form the first line of defense for the archipelago. These forests stretch along the coastline, particularly on the western shore of Pemba Island and coastal areas of UA, playing a vital role as green lungs, helping keep the ocean fresh and vibrant. The mangrove forests not only protect the environment, but also function as filters, removing pollutants before they can spread to surrounding seas, ensuring the ocean remains clean and rich in life. In this ecosystem, every root rising from the mud is like a finger cradling life, providing shelter for crabs, shrimp, and countless juvenile fish. Mangrove forests are not only natural shields protecting the coast from erosion and storms, but also vital habitats for numerous species. Trees such as Avicennia marina, Rhizophora mucronata, and Soneraceae alba form the backbone of this ecosystem. The roots, resembling tangled vines, stretch deep into the mud, retaining nutrients and protecting the shoreline from the encroachment of waves. In the brackish waters formed by rainfall and river runoff, these mangrove forests act as natural filters, cleansing the water and sustaining life for surrounding marine ecosystems. During the rainy season, heavy rains flood the lowlands, providing essential nutrients to the mangrove forests. This is a time of recovery and regeneration, when life flourishes and flocks of migratory birds arrive from all over the world. The flocks of birds fly like musical notes, dancing across the sky, turning this land into a vibrant, ever-changing painting. Amidst the tangled roots rising from the water, the Zanzibar red colobus monkey emerges as a prominent symbol of the island's unique biodiversity. Their bright orange-red fur contrasts sharply with the vibrant green of the trees, highlighting the natural beauty and richness of the wildlife here. Each graceful movement of the Zanzibar red colobus monkey between the treetops is a harmonious dance of strength and elegance. This primate has an incredible evolutionary history, having diverged from its relatives, the colobus monkeys, millions of years ago. In the natural isolation of Zanzibar, they have developed into an endemic species found nowhere else in the world. Their lineage and habitat have shaped distinctive characteristics from color to ecological behavior, making them a living testament to the adaptability of life. Living in the mangrove forests and the nearby hills, Zanzibar red colobus monkeys find a rich habitat full of resources. The mangrove forests, with their fresh leaves, fruits, and shoots, not only provide abundant food, but also serve as a safe refuge from predators. Areas such as Jozani Chwaka Bay National Park serve as an important hub for this species, where they live in large groups, moving continuously through the treetops, ranging from 9 to 18 meters high, foraging and interacting in this environment. The social behavior of this species is essential to their survival. Living in groups of 30 to 50 individuals, they rely on loud calls to warn and communicate. Their ability to coordinate within the group helps them defend against natural threats such as mongoose, snakes, and even human activities. A unique characteristic of this species is their multi-chambered stomach, which helps them digest leaves rich in cellulose, a food source difficult for many other animals to process. Zanzibar red colobus monkeys play a vital role in maintaining ecological balance. They consume fruits and disperse seeds through their droppings, becoming natural seed planters. Studies show that more than 30% of seeds dispersed by these monkeys have higher germination rates due to the digestive process. This makes them a crucial factor in the regeneration of mangrove forests, an essential link in the ecological chain. However, under pressure from deforestation and environmental changes, the fate of this species is becoming increasingly fragile. According to the 2023 IUCN report, this species is listed as endangered, with only about 5,000 individuals remaining. These threats not only jeopardize the survival of the species, but also undermine their ecological role. The Zanzibar red colobus monkey is a symbol of vitality and adaptation in the wild, but also a reminder of the fragility of species in a changing environment. They exist amidst the lush treetops, like bright red streaks, but are also facing growing threats from human destruction. Their image serves as a warning to protect and preserve nature's treasures before they become eternal memories. As the golden sunset gradually sets, sunlight filters through the mangrove forests on Zanzibar Island, creating a breathtaking scene. The mangrove trees stretch tall, standing proudly over the shimmering water, while the nimble movements of the vervet monkeys dance gracefully, perfectly in sync with the natural rhythm of the environment. Born from the Cercopithecidae family, their ancestors were pioneers in adapting to a variety of habitats, from dry savannas to flooded areas. However, Zanzibar's mangrove environment presents a real challenge. The muddy land, salty water, and ever-changing tides create a constantly shifting world. But with their strong hands, flexible fingers, and exceptional climbing abilities, vervet monkeys move effortlessly through the tall trees like acrobats in zero gravity. With long legs and agile muscles, they are undeterred by distances that would challenge other animals. In the early morning, as the first rays of light pierce through the mangrove roots, the vervet monkeys begin their daily journey. Led by the adult monkeys, the whole troop moves through the forest, searching for ripe, juicy fruit. During the rainy season, when insects are abundant, they spend most of their time on the ground, where the soft mud teems with thousands of small, rich creatures. It is their dexterous hands that help them catch small prey, adding protein-rich meals to their diet. But it doesn't stop at the mangrove forests. Beyond that lies a rich and magnificent marine ecosystem. The Zanzibar Sea stretches out like a mirror reflecting the sky, forming a coral reef ecosystem spanning over 490 kilometers. This is one of the richest marine environments in the world, a natural masterpiece crafted by Mother Nature herself. Beneath the surface, the coral reefs form an underwater forest where over 400 species of coral thrive, attracting thousands of marine creatures. Clownfish, butterflyfish, and angelfish dance and swirl among the coral branches, creating a vibrant scene like an underwater festival of color. This beauty is not only a gift for the eyes, but also a crucial factor in protecting the coastline and sustaining life for millions of creatures. According to the International Coral Initiative, ICI, this marine area provides more than 60% of the fish catch for local fishermen. The question is, what can we do to protect such a marvelous natural world? Together, let's protect these ecosystems, for they are not only the source of life for animals, but also the livelihood for millions of people. Zanzibar's seafood and ecotourism industries contribute millions of dollars each year through seafood exports and attracting tourists from all over the world. Zanzibar's waters, where the deep blue of the Indian Ocean meets vast seagrass meadows, are an ideal home for green sea turtles. With their powerful flippers, they glide across more than 320 kilometers of seagrass, creating a vibrant scene of an ecosystem blending tranquility and vitality. The green sea turtle, a symbol of the ocean, silently fulfills its role as an underwater gardener, sustaining life and maintaining the delicate balance of the sea. Beyond their remarkable beauty, green sea turtles play an irreplaceable role in the marine ecosystem. They maintain balance in the seagrass fields, create habitats for many other marine species, and enhance the ocean's carbon absorption capabilities. They are not only important to their species, but also a key factor in protecting a complex and sensitive ecosystem. However, the journey of the green sea turtle is currently facing serious threats. According to the 2023 IUCN report, they are listed as endangered, with their global population sharply declining due to habitat loss, plastic pollution, and illegal fishing. In Zanzibar, these challenges are becoming increasingly evident as unsustainable tourism and coastal development continue to devastate the essential seagrass fields vital for their survival. On the surface, bottlenose dolphins dance in the sunlight, showcasing their intelligence and joy. Zanzibar's waters, with lush mangrove forests and vibrant coral reefs, provide an ideal environment for these magnificent creatures. The mangrove forests act as an ecological buffer, protecting coastal waters from erosion and providing shelter for small fish, the primary prey of bottlenose dolphins. In this underwater world, every creature plays an important role, and bottlenose dolphins serve as natural regulators, maintaining balance in the food chain. The challenges faced by green sea turtles and bottlenose dolphins require the effort of all of us. We must act today to ensure that future generations will still be able to witness the beauty of Zanzibar's seas and the marvelous creatures that live within them. Bottlenose dolphins live in pods of 10 to 30 individuals, where complex social structures help them develop and adapt. The way they communicate through whistles, clicks, and high-frequency sounds not only serves as a means of sharing information, but is also a profound expression of unity and cooperation. During hunting sessions, the entire pod works together like a perfectly coordinated team. They herd small fish into shallow waters or form a circle to encircle their prey, using an intelligent and highly effective strategy. The hunting talent of bottlenose dolphins is truly a marvel of natural adaptation. They swim at speeds of up to 32 kilometers per hour, gliding through the waves like silver arrows beneath the surface, their powerful fins propelling them toward their target. Their ability to dive for up to 10 minutes allows them to reach fish hiding deep beneath the seabed. Using echolocation, like a living sonar system, they can pinpoint prey even in murky waters, demonstrating their mastery of their environment. But bottlenose dolphins are not just excellent ocean hunters. They also play a crucial role in maintaining the health of marine ecosystems. By consuming small fish and invertebrates, they help prevent population explosions of species that could harm coral reefs and seagrass meadows, the ocean's green lungs. Their life cycle is not just about survival, but also a testament to the perfect balance between life and nature. The vibrant waves of the Zanzibar Sea not only radiate a mysterious beauty, but also echo the majestic songs of humpback whales. With each mighty tail slap and leap above the water's surface, these whales perform a dazzling dance, making them an indispensable symbol of the Indian Ocean's marine ecosystem. The journey of humpback whales has lasted for tens of millions of years. Their ancestors once roamed the land, but the harshness of nature drove them to evolve and adapt to the vast oceans over millions of years. The bodies of humpback whales have become masterpieces of nature, growing up to 16 meters in length and weighing over 18 tons, with the largest pectoral fins of any whale species, which can reach up to 5 meters. These features not only help them move efficiently, but also give them an extraordinary grace, as though they are performing a ballet under the water. Every year, humpback whales embark on one of the longest migrations in the animal kingdom, traveling over 16,000 kilometers from the icy waters of the Arctic and Antarctic to the warm seas at the equator. Zanzibar's seas, with its tranquil bays and deep waters, serve as an ideal stop on this legendary journey. From July to November, humpback whales gather here to mate, where the females, weary from their long migration, will bring new life to the ocean. The coral reefs and mangrove forests surrounding Zanzibar not only provide safe havens from threats like orcas, but also indirectly supply food sources for these magnificent whales, supporting the marine food chain they rely on. The role of humpback whales goes beyond hunting and breeding. They play an extremely important role in maintaining the health of marine ecosystems. Their nutrient-rich feces, containing elements like nitrogen and ions, stimulate the growth of phytoplankton, the foundation of the underwater food chain. These tiny organisms not only provide food for countless marine creatures, but also absorb significant amounts of CO2, helping to mitigate the impacts of climate change. Zanzibar's waters, where the warm currents of the Indian Ocean support a thriving ecosystem, provide the perfect stage for another magnificent creature, the giant manta ray. With wingspans of up to 7 meters, these sea angels glide gently through the waves, displaying grace and power in the heart of the ocean. The journey of the giant manta ray dates back millions of years, when their ancestors, once resembling ancient sharks, underwent a unique evolutionary process to become the master filter feeders they are today. Their aerodynamic bodies and large wing-like fins allow them to navigate easily through the nutrient-rich currents of the ocean. Despite weighing up to 1,400 kilograms, they move with the grace of ballet dancers, each movement a mesmerizing underwater dance. Zanzibar's seas, with lush mangrove forests and vibrant coral reefs, provide an excellent environment for these mysterious creatures. What can we do to protect these magnificent beings and maintain the balance of the ocean? We need to reduce single-use plastic and increase recycling efforts to minimize waste entering the ocean, protecting marine creatures from the harm of plastics and toxic chemicals. Promoting strong ocean protection policies and raising public awareness about the importance of preserving marine life are effective ways to maintain the balance of marine ecosystems. We must act today to protect these great animals and the ecosystems they help sustain. Coral reefs not only provide safe shelter, but also serve as rich feeding grounds for the giant manta rays. The mangrove forests along the coastline protect the waters from erosion while acting as natural kitchens, producing large quantities of plankton, the main food source for manta rays. These tiny organisms are the foundation of the ocean's food chain, sustaining not only the giant manta rays, but also countless other marine creatures in the underwater world. The giant manta ray is renowned for its strategic feeding behavior. When faced with dense plankton blooms, they use a spinning technique to create small eddies, concentrating the plankton in one area. They then glide through the water with their mouths wide open, using their gill slits to filter out tiny prey. The survival of the giant manta ray is enhanced by their exceptional intelligence, possessing the largest brain-to-body ratio among fish species. They exhibit curiosity and superior learning abilities. Scientists have observed their complex social behaviors, including cooperation during feeding and nonverbal communication through body signals. The role of the giant manta ray in Zanzibar's marine ecosystem is irreplaceable. By consuming plankton, they regulate the populations of these small creatures, preventing plankton blooms that could disrupt other species. Their migrations across the seas also redistribute essential nutrients, promoting the growth of marine ecosystems. However, like many other natural symbols, the giant manta ray faces significant threats from humans. Unsustainable fishing methods, plastic pollution, and climate change are severely affecting their habitats and food sources. According to the 2023 IUCN report, the species is now listed as vulnerable, with populations sharply declining in many areas. In the vast savannah, where the harsh sun beats down on every dry blade of grass, a world full of life and danger awaits. This is the domain of the fiercest predators, where the king of the grasslands, the lion, asserts its power with a roar that echoes through the sky. But the lion's kingdom is far from peaceful. A shadow lurks, the chilling laughter of hyenas echoes, signaling an unrelenting challenge. The battle for survival between these top predators has lasted for millions of years, and the question remains, who is truly the ruler of this harsh land? Let's start exploring today. Looking into the distance, with the sun shining down on the vast savanna fields, one can easily feel a sense of peace that seems endless. However, behind this calm exterior lies an ongoing battle, life and death struggles that have been predestined since the dawn of life. Lions, although possessing superior physical strength compared to other predators, must fear the overwhelming numbers of a hyena pack, even the king of the savannah. Hyenas, also known as laughing hyenas, are not only known for their eerie laugh, but also for being extremely cunning predators. As they begin to surround their target, their laughter echoes through the air, creating an unimaginable psychological pressure. Have you ever heard the laugh of a hyena? Their laughter is not a sign of joy, but a clever survival tactic. Hyenas use that laughter to confuse and intimidate their enemies, making them feel threatened and insecure. This is a perfect example of how nature uses sound as a powerful tool in the fight for survival. Although the lion fights valiantly, it still cannot face the overwhelming numbers of the hyena pack alone. But just when the situation seemed to have turned, the timely arrival of two other lions completely changed the course of the battle. In the wild, sometimes strength doesn't come from numbers, but from unity and smart strategy. The hyena pack, despite its size, could not win against the combined power and coordination of the three lions. In the end, the hyena pack had to retreat, yielding to the resilience and strength of the lions. Life on the savannah is unlike the dense jungles or the barren deserts. It is a vast stage where every day there are constant struggles for survival. The expansive grasslands, the solitary trees, and the precious waterholes are not just the backdrop, but the main characters in this harsh survival drama. The enormous baobab trees, reaching nearly 100 feet tall, stand like natural fortresses, storing hundreds of liters of water in their trunks to supply animals during the dry season. The acacia trees, with their umbrella-shaped canopies, provide a crucial food source for giraffes, the tallest animals on the planet. But the waterholes, they are the meeting point for all the animals on the savannah, a life-or-death arena where creatures must compete for every precious drop of water. During the dry season, crocodiles lie in wait, biding their time for any creature that comes to the rare waterholes to sustain itself. But the savannah is not just home to enormous animals. It is a highly intricate ecosystem where giants like the buffalo, weighing over 20,200 pounds, and elephants, weighing several tons, coexist. They share this land with small creatures like dung beetles, the tireless cleanup crew, recycling waste and enriching the soil. Every creature here plays a role in an ongoing cycle that never stops. On the vast plains of the savannah, the competition between lions and hyenas is fierce and relentless. Although lions are among the top predators in the food chain, hyenas are not easily subdued, especially when they come together in powerful packs. In this battle, it's not just about strength, but also strategy and perseverance. Every breath, every chase, every roar of a lion, all are notes in the wild symphony. This is where life and death exist in an ongoing battle. Spanning over 5 million square miles, from East Africa to South Africa, the savannah is a vast stage where life unfolds, but it is also full of survival challenges. These survival stories all have one common theme: the fragile balance between life and death. In such a vast space, every creature must struggle to survive. Lions are not only symbols of power on the savannah, but also the true rulers of this harsh land. With their muscular bodies, male lions can weigh up to 550 pounds, with a length from head to tail exceeding 10 feet, and a shoulder height of around 4 feet, exuding the strength and majesty of the king of the plains. Their power comes not only from their muscles, but also from their strategic abilities. Lions live in prides, typically consisting of 10 to 15 members, with lionesses playing the primary role in hunting to sustain the group. Lion hunts serve as profound lessons in coordination and teamwork for all of us. A lioness can ambush a zebra or antelope, using the shade of an acacia tree for cover, then spring out at speeds of up to 15 per hour to catch her prey. But lion hunting is not just about survival. It plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance, helping to control the number of grazing species, preventing grass depletion, and ensuring the grasslands remain lush and capable of regenerating. If lions are the kings of the savannah, hyenas are the relentless challengers. Although weighing only about 150 pounds, hyenas possess an incredibly powerful bite force of up to 1,100 pounds per square inch, far exceeding that of male lions, allowing them to crush tough bones to maximize nutritional intake. They are often misunderstood as scavengers or opportunistic thieves, but in reality, hyenas are highly effective hunters, using group tactics to bring down prey, including tough targets like buffalo. The difference in strength and numbers will determine who the victor is. Hyenas and lions are not just competitors for food, they are mortal enemies. A 2023 study found that 58.6% of their food sources overlap, making their confrontations more intense and fierce than ever. Despite their conflict-filled relationship, this ongoing battle plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. By competing, they ensure that no one species dominates for too long, helping all animals on the savannah continue to survive. In the unrelenting struggle between lions and hyenas, the ultimate dominance of either side will determine the stability of the savannah ecosystem. The vast golden grasslands stretching to the horizon are where these battles continue to unfold, never ending. The savannah is not just a natural habitat, it is a complex ecological network, where life and death intertwine and every creature must fight to survive. Have you ever wondered, in a world full of opposition and challenges, how these animals manage to sustain their lives? One of the places witnessing these confrontations is Chobe National Park, where the morning sun filters through the leaves of the mopane trees, awakening a wild world. Every blade of grass, every rock here has its own survival story, reflecting the contrast between the lion's power and the hyena's cunning. Even towering trees like the mopane, with their butterfly-shaped leaves, play an important role in the lives of these animals. The mopane tree not only provides shade for both lions and hyenas, but it is also an essential part of this survival struggle. The lions in Chobe National Park are not just predators, they are the true rulers of this land. They hunt with precise coordination, each step a perfect blend of strength and strategy. Their primary targets are buffalo and zebras, but in this harsh environment where water is scarce and grass is dry, their success rate is only about 25 to 30%. Male lions are less involved in hunting, mainly leaving this task to the females, but when needed, they will step in with incredible strength to decisively end the chase. Their combination creates an unstoppable force. Hyenas are symbols of resilience and adaptability. With their sharp teeth, they can crush the bones of their prey as easily as snapping dry branches. Hyenas are not only skilled hunters, but also scavengers, seizing opportunities to turn a carcass into a grand feast. Hyena packs are often larger than lion prides, sometimes numbering 70 to 80 members, making them incredibly dangerous adversaries. When hunting, hyenas rely on endurance. With their large hearts, they can run over 5 miles without stopping, tiring out prey like antelopes or buffalo with their relentless persistence. In Chobe, no meal is easy. Lions and hyenas frequently face off to claim the carcass. A 2023 study shows that hyenas take about 63% of the prey lions catch, but these raids are never easy. Through their unity, lions often fend off hyena attacks, sometimes even overpowering them to protect their territory. The remaining waterholes during the dry season become battlegrounds where all animals gather to quench their thirst. In this tense atmosphere, lions have the advantage with their muscle power, while hyenas rely on numbers and patience to claim their share. These confrontations not only determine the relationship between the two species, but also maintain the balance of the entire ecosystem. The ongoing battles at Chobe are not simple fights, but an essential part of the wild's life cycle. Every night, the confrontations between lions and hyenas are symbols of strength, strategy, and survival in the wild world. In the wild, the clash between lions and hyenas is not only about strength, but also a high-stakes battle of wits. On one side stands the lion, ruler of the food chain, with unmatched strength and undeniable power. On the other side are the hyenas, intelligent and cunning, united like a well-trained army. These battles not only help maintain the balance of the ecosystem, but are also the core of a survival story that has lasted millions of years. At Chobe National Park, lions live in prides, with lionesses taking the lead in hunting. With agility and persistence, they move across the grasslands, using every shade and the dim light of the moon to approach their prey. Each step is as light as the wind, but hidden within it is the muscle power, ready to explode when they strike. Their targets are always the prey's weakest points, the neck, hind legs, or abdomen. Their bite force reaches 290 to 295 pounds per square inch, a blow that punches through any resistance. But lions don't rely on strength alone. They are also tactical warriors. Male lions, though less involved in hunting, always play a crucial role in protecting the pride and are ready to fight when needed. However, even these kings sometimes lose their thrones. In the darkness of Chobe, other eyes are always watching, never looking away. Hyena packs, numerous and determined, constantly look for ways to seize the freshly caught prey from lions. Hyenas don't sneak around. They enter like a storm, their eerie laughter echoing across the plains. Although smaller than lions, hyenas are often 2 or 3 times more numerous, and they don't just threaten, they use encirclement tactics, like wrestlers cornering their opponents. About 63% of hyena raids on lion prey are successful. The distance between the two forces typically starts at 100 to 300 meters, and if lions don't act quickly, the hard-earned meal will fall to their enemies. With a bite force nearly twice that of lions, hyenas are more than capable of taking on this powerful predator. Hyenas are patient hunters. They wait for lions to finish their meal before moving in, or, if necessary, confront the lions directly. This is a strategy that is calculated, cold-blooded, and effective. Each confrontation is a lesson in patience and intellect. While lions possess overwhelming individual strength, an adult male lion can weigh 3 times as much as a hyena. Hyenas counter with collective intelligence. They work together like a precision machine, relying on their numbers. When the ratio is 3-1, hyenas often win. However, large lion prides with 10 or more members usually maintain their position and have a success rate of 65% in defending their prey. Although hyenas may have the upper hand in some situations, the battle between them and lions is not simply a fight for survival. These are ongoing clashes, forcing both species to learn, adapt, and fight for their very existence. The scars on their bodies and the lessons learned from each battle will forever remain in the memory of both species. In the end, these battles are not just about two animal species. They are at the core of ecological balance. These conflicts not only help maintain ecosystem balance, but are also the heart of a survival story that has endured for millions of years. What do you think about these intense confrontations? Who will prevail in the never-ending battle between predator and challenger? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Nature Moment channel to explore more fascinating stories from the wild. Lions are not only powerful hunters, but also natural regulators, helping maintain the stability of herbivore populations in the savanna ecosystem. By hunting weaker, older, or injured prey such as buffalo, zebras, and impala antelope, they help ensure healthy herbivore populations. However, when hyenas appear, this balance is disrupted. With hyenas taking over more than half of the prey that lions catch, they force lions to hunt more, creating additional pressure on the herbivore populations, especially during the dry season. The mere competition between these two predators can significantly disrupt an otherwise stable ecosystem. The rivalry between lions and hyenas is not just a simple battle for survival, it is also an ongoing evolutionary process. To survive, lions in Chobe National Park often form large prides of 10 to 15 members to protect their prey from hyenas. However, this adaptation comes at a cost. Larger prides need more food, especially during long dry seasons when resources become scarce, putting them at risk of starvation. Hyenas, on the other hand, not only rely on numbers, but also continue to develop increasingly sophisticated tactics. They no longer simply hunt prey, they coordinate effectively, disrupting lion formations with eerie calls and attacking from multiple angles. A 2024 study shows that the success rate of hyenas increases significantly when their numbers are 3 times that of the lions. Hyenas are not only scavengers, but also nature's recyclers. While lions often leave much of the carcass uneaten, hyenas quickly consume what's left, helping maintain the ecological cycle. The competition between lions and hyenas not only affects them, but also alters the behavior of herbivores. Herbivores are forced to move to safer areas, avoiding regions with higher risks. Even the ecosystem benefits as grazing pressure is controlled, giving the land a chance to regenerate and develop. Each competition, each battle, is not only about the survival of a species, but also contributes to the overall balance of the ecosystem. A special place on Earth where everything seems unchanged is the Serengeti Mara ecosystem, spanning across Tanzania and Kenya. This is the vibrant heart of East African wildlife, where not only the beauty of nature thrives, but also serves as the stage for inspiring journeys. Each year, millions of creatures migrate through here, creating an endless cycle where life, death, and rebirth happen simultaneously. Migration brings not only herbivores but also predators following closely behind. Lions lurk in the grass, selecting weak or young prey, while hyenas, with their eerie laughter, trail the herd, ready to steal the lion's meal. As the sun rises over the vast Masai Mara grasslands, its golden light illuminates every blade of grass, signaling the start of another day of life and struggle. The savannah becomes a battlefield, where lions and hyenas endlessly clash for the abundant resources brought by the Great Migration. When the lion's roar echoes through the air, the entire savannah seems to pause, while hyenas lurk, never missing a chance. Life here is in constant motion, each moment a lesson in resilience and survival strategy. On this land, where life and death are always intertwined, only those who are strong and clever can leave their mark in nature's endless cycle. Each year, millions of antelope and zebras flock to the area, creating a majestic scene where every creature must participate in this fierce battle for survival. As the herds of antelope move across the lush grasslands of Masai Mara, clouds of dust swirl, drawing the attention of the 2 largest predators of the savannah, lions and hyenas. Lions, masters of the ambush, use the tall grass as cover and rely on their incredible strength to bring down their prey. An adult lion weighing about 420 pounds can take down an antelope with a single precise leap. Meanwhile, hyenas don't rely on explosive strength like lions. Instead, they use persistence and teamwork. With their large hearts, hyenas can run for miles without tiring, wearing down their prey's endurance. They use their numerical advantage and eerie calls to disrupt the antelope herd, separating the weak or young from the group. Once the prey falls into their trap, hyenas quickly end it, turning it into another link in the survival cycle of the savannah. Imagine the life of the antelope, where the boundary between life and death is so fragile that a single misstep could determine its fate. The survival battle in Masai Mara is far more complex than a simple showdown between lions and hyenas. Here, the drama intensifies with the appearance of rogue lions, loners who roam beyond the borders of established prides. Unbound by any pride, they wander in search of new territories or herds to take over. Their arrival not only escalates the chaos in the ecosystem, but also challenges the established order. These young male lions often attack existing prides, overthrowing older males and killing cubs to assert their dominance. This ruthless act, though natural, reduces the number of lion cubs and weakens prides over the long term. When the lion pride is dispersed and their territorial defense weakens, hyenas seize the opportunity to expand their influence. As the lion population declines, hyenas waste no time capitalizing on this gap. Large hyena packs, sometimes consisting of up to 50 individuals, can take over key hunting areas and even control essential water sources. Hyenas are not only effective hunters, but also excel at scavenging, often surpassing smaller or weakened lion prides to steal their spoils. However, hyenas don't always have the upper hand. When the lion pride is strong, especially with the presence of healthy male lions, they can effectively defend their territory and prey. The confrontations between these two species often end with one side retreating, leaving scars on the savannah as evidence of the ongoing battle. The rivalry between lions and hyenas is not just a competition between two predators, but directly affects the balance of the entire Serengeti Mara ecosystem. As the number of lions decreases, hyenas thrive, creating pressure on smaller herbivores like Thompson's gazelles. Overhunting of these species can significantly reduce their populations, impacting the regeneration of plant life. The seasonal migrations of zebras and antelope across Masai Mara may change their routes to avoid areas with high hyena density, disrupting ecological cycles that have existed for millions of years. The competition between lions and hyenas plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of Masai Mara. But when one side gains too much dominance, the ecosystem can become unbalanced. A 2024 report shows that the rise in hyena population could reduce the number of smaller herbivores in the area by up to 20% within just 5 years. The decline in herbivore populations not only threatens the survival of these species, but also transforms the natural landscape. As herbivore numbers fall, reduced grazing leads to changes in the structure and diversity of the grassland vegetation. Under the vast blue sky of East Africa, stretching from Tanzania to Mozambique, the Miombo forest of the East emerges like an ancient, colorful world. This is not just a forest, it is the heartbeat of the East African ecosystem, where plants and animals coexist in a complex yet peaceful web of life. The brachia tree, reaching heights of over 50 feet, spreads its umbrella-shaped canopy, providing shade to the dry land below. During the dry season, its leaves turn vibrant shades of orange and yellow, decorating the landscape like a masterpiece carved by tropical sunlight. Despite the arid land, this ecosystem thrives, a treasure trove of biodiversity where every creature contributes to the delicate balance of nature. Located in the north of Tanzania, the Ngorongoro Crater is like a natural necklace cradling life within its embrace. This is a pristine area, with a vast crater formed over 2 million years ago, teeming with richness and diversity, spanning about 100 square miles. A closed world that blends all natural elements into a self-sustaining and perfect ecosystem. The cliffs, towering over 1,600 feet, frame the crater, where the wind sweeps across the green plains, telling timeless stories of life's unending cycles. From above, the Ngorongoro Crater looks like a giant oil painting, with endless grasslands stretching across, interwoven with sparse forests, winding streams, and sparkling lakes. At the center of the crater is Lake Madi, an alkaline lake that gleams under the sunlight. Here, thousands of flamingos gather, their brilliant pink feathers creating a splash of color against the breathtaking scenery. Along the shore, the drooping branches of the acacia xanthophylla tree, known as the fever tree, form green umbrellas, sheltering countless animals seeking refuge. The Ngorongoro Crater is home to over 25,000 large animals, an astounding number for such a small area. Herds of antelope and zebras move across the plains, often numbering in the thousands, searching for abundant food. But these herds are not just a beautiful sight, they play a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance. The hooves of antelope stir up the soil, helping grass seeds to germinate, while their droppings provide nutrients to the earth, keeping it fertile and lush. On another side of the crater, large groups of buffalo, weighing up to 2,000 pounds, stand together. These mighty herbivores are the protectors of the grasslands, grazing while staying ever alert to potential threats. The richness of the crater not only attracts herbivores, but also serves as a home to some of Africa's most powerful predators. Ngorongoro is famous for its incredibly high predator density. In the forest near the lake, leopards silently move between the branches, using camouflage to ambush small prey. On the open plains, cheetahs with speeds as fast as lightning chase after the agile antelope. Ngorongoro also has the highest lion density in the world, with 60 to 70 lions living in this small area. These apex predators roam the plains, their eyes constantly tracking the herds of antelope and zebras. In the Ngorongoro Crater, male lions, with their overpowering strength and mysterious dark manes, often engage in fierce battles to protect their territory. Meanwhile, the lionesses lead the hunts, coordinating seamlessly to create dramatic chases that set the rhythm of life in the region. However, lions are not the only rulers here. Hyenas, with their eerie laughter echoing across the land, are always lurking, waiting for the right moment to seize the spoils. In the heart of the Ngorongoro Crater, where nature paints a stunning picture of vast grasslands and sparse forests, life is always in constant motion. Every roar, every step is part of an unceasing survival battle. The ecosystem here is incredibly vibrant, but it is also a place where the fierce competition between the two top predators, lions and hyenas, plays out daily. In such a rich ecosystem, these animals maintain their survival and dominance through special strategies. The Ngorongoro Crater is not a dense jungle or a barren desert, but a vast volcanic caldera, where the low plains, acacia xantha forests, and seasonal water sources come together to form a living paradise for wildlife. However, the abundance of resources here also becomes the hotspot for intense conflicts. Lions, with their superior strength and ambush tactics, are not only formidable hunters, but also opportunistic scavengers. Unlike southern Africa, in Ngorongoro, lions claim up to 71% of the prey that hyenas hunt. Lion prides, led by dominant males with dark manes, can easily overpower even large hyena packs. Instead of hunting constantly, lions utilize their size and muscular strength to dominate this ecosystem. In contrast, hyenas stand out with their endurance and patience. They hunt by exhausting their prey, often targeting migrating species like antelope and zebras, using encirclement tactics. When the prey weakens, hyenas close in and take it down. However, even after a successful hunt, hyenas must protect their spoils from the threat of lions, a constant danger in the crater. To counter this danger, hyenas employ defensive strategies. They form a protective circle around their prey or weaker members of the pack, emitting eerie laughter to call for reinforcements. Their distinctive laugh is not just a communication tool, but also a psychological weapon, creating chaos within enemy ranks and strengthening the unity of the pack. However, despite their resilience, Ngorongoro remains the territory of lions. These lions, the true rulers of the savannah, are responsible for 60 to 70% of the adult hyena deaths in the region. Each lion attack is swift and brutal, targeting hyenas that are separated from the pack or weakened. With precise tactics, lions charge their prey, using powerful jaws to strike at weak points, quickly defeating their opponents. This unending battle is truly harsh, isn't it? The competitive relationship between lions and hyenas is not just a story of two mighty predators, but also a key factor in shaping the structure of the Ngorongoro ecosystem. However, imbalance can occur when one species gains too much dominance. When lion numbers grow too quickly, hyenas face increasing pressure, forcing them to either adjust their hunting strategies or seek new territories. Imbalance in the ecosystem can lead to widespread consequences, disrupting the natural environment and threatening the survival of species within the Ngorongoro Crater. The animal world is not only a beautiful picture of life, but also an arena where the law of survival is written every moment. But we will pause for a few minutes to come to the next episode in the Mortal Kombat series.
Oh my god, 3-by battle. The stand-up.
In today's episode, let's follow nature's moments to watch the most intense moments when animals have to do their best to protect their territory, life, and source of life. These battles are proof of the harshness, but also the wonderfulness of nature. Two warriors of the Australian land confront sentinels in the desert. The camelthorn trees, reaching up to 65 feet, are the lifeblood of this region, with their roots stretching deep into the earth, up to 150 feet, drawing precious groundwater. Even during the prolonged dry season, their leaves maintain a bright silvery hue, providing shade and sustenance for countless animal species. Amid the vast grasslands are dry riverbeds like the Hanan and Kum rivers, which flow only during the rainy season. Though seemingly barren, these rivers are the lifeblood of the land, where lush vegetation grows along the banks, attracting wildlife in search of food and shelter. The terrain of the area is further shaped by low mountain ranges like Brandberg, where the rare shade offers relief from the scorching heat. The lions here, known as the desert-adapted lions, are patient hunters, uniquely adapted to surviving in long periods of water scarcity, unlike their counterparts in other regions. Along the dry grasslands, hyenas quietly track herds of zebras or oryx, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When the time comes, they charge with unrelenting precision, shattering the fragile silence of this arid land. In the heart of Namibia, where desert winds carry the heat and the faint scent of the grasslands, Etosha National Park emerges as a precious gem of the wild. This area is not just a sanctuary, but a microcosm of interconnected ecosystems, where every element plays a vital role in maintaining balance. It is a land of stark contrasts, where aridity meets abundance, and every creature must fight to survive. At the center of the park is Etosha Pan, a vast salt flat covering about 1,900 square miles, which during the dry season becomes a blinding white surface, sparkling under the sun like a giant mirror. But when the rains arrive, this dry expanse transforms into a vast lake, attracting thousands of flamingos, their bright pink plumage adding a splash of color to the now completed masterpiece of nature. Etosha Pan is not only a place of nature's rebirth, but also a symbol of resilience, where nature renews itself with each cycle, adapting to the harsh conditions. Surrounding the rim of the Pan are the grasslands and scrubby lands of the Namibian savannah ecosystem, where mopane and camelthorn trees stand as silent guardians of the land. The butterfly-shaped canopies of the mopane trees provide essential food for elephants, while offering them shade from the scorching heat. In other areas, the leadwood trees with trunks as hard as iron stand firm through time, silent witnesses to the enduring strength of this land. Etosha National Park is also a natural stage where tens of thousands of wildlife species live, each contributing to the delicate ecological balance of the park. Across the vast plains, zebras move like living rivers, with herds of up to thousands creating a mesmerizing flow. Their hooves stir the earth, and their dung enriches the soil, keeping it fresh and fertile. The springboks, with their leaps reaching up to 13 feet, are like dancers on the natural stage. Their stunning acrobatics not only attracting attention, but also serving as a crucial tactic to escape predators. Nothing compares to the African elephants, the true giants of Etosha. Weighing up to 12,000 pounds, they move through the mopaine forests, breaking branches and creating new pathways. The silent architects of this ecosystem, they help disperse seeds and shape the landscape, ensuring the survival of vegetation in the area. With a population of around 2,500, Etosha is one of the top sanctuaries for elephants in southern Africa. The abundance of herbivores provides a rich food source for the apex predators in Etosha. The lions, with their distinctive dark manes, dominate the night, hunting silently under the starry sky. With around 350 to 400 lions, Etosha boasts one of the highest lion densities in the world. Their thunderous roars echo across the plains, declaring their power in this magnificent wilderness. However, Etosha is not a place for the weak. Herds of springboks and oryx move across the grasslands on their journey to find water, but their lives are always threatened by the two top predators, lions and hyenas. Lions, with their strength and ambush tactics, can take down large prey such as buffalo or zebras with just a few precise strikes. However, their tactics don't stop at hunting. In a resource-scarce environment like Etosha, where food becomes valuable, lions often steal kills from hyenas. A lion's hunt can easily end with a robbery by hyenas. Hyenas, on the other hand, excel in hunting with patience and teamwork. A large hyena pack, sometimes numbering in the dozens, knows how to coordinate their efforts to tire out their prey before finishing it off. The weapons of hyenas are their powerful jaws, aggressive nature, and overwhelming numbers, which allow them to quickly bring down large animals. However, their success is always threatened by the appearance of lions, who are ready to assert their dominance and seize any prize. In this wild world, every creature must constantly fight to hold on to its life and maintain the balance of the surrounding environment. Do you find the intelligence and resilience of hyenas impressive? If your answer is yes, don't forget to comment 1 to show you're a nature lover. Join Nature Moment as we follow these wild warriors, exploring the dangerous and dramatic journey they must face in the harsh reality of the natural world. In the arid environment of Etosha, rare water sources like Okakwo and Halali become the centers of life. These waterholes are not only places where animals gather to drink, but also battlegrounds where lions and hyenas face off. Conflicts frequently occur, especially at dusk or during the night when both predators are most active. The relationship between lions and hyenas in Etosha is not just a simple rivalry, it's a complex interaction that helps maintain the balance of the ecosystem. The power imbalance between lions and hyenas has a strong impact on the balance of the Namibian savanna ecosystem. When hyenas are overpowered and their numbers decrease, delayed carcass processing can lead to the spread of disease among wild animal populations. The rainy season in the savanna begins in November, transforming the entire landscape. When the first rains arrive, the dry soil of the savannah awakens, flooding the grasslands, filling the dry water holes, and turning the area into an endless green carpet. With an average annual rainfall of only about 15 inches, this is a land of harsh challenges, where life must fight to survive extreme conditions. The Themda grass grows up to 5 feet tall, obscuring the view and turning the savannah into a different world. The rainy season transforms the entire savannah landscape into a lush maze. Dry riverbeds are restored, forming temporary water holes that attract herds of antelope and zebras to drink. The acacia xanthia trees also begin to bloom, covering the barren land with a bright yellow layer, adding vivid strokes to the changing natural landscape. However, this transformation disrupts the balance between predator species. The tall grass becomes a double-edged sword. For lions, it helps them hide and ambush prey more effectively, but it also reduces visibility and lengthens the time it takes to reach the prey. For hyenas, the soft and slippery terrain does not hinder their endurance, but it requires them to exert more energy during chases. Hyenas operate like a precisely controlled machine, with each individual playing a specific role in every hunt. Strong adult hyenas lead the charge, rushing toward the prey to apply pressure, while other members of the pack surround and wear out the prey until it is quickly brought down. This coordinated strategy not only maximizes collective strength, but also minimizes risk for each individual. The success rate of hyena hunts increases by 25% when they hunt in groups. The hyena society is built on a strong matriarchal structure where females dominate and have authority over the males. This structure is not just a social system, but also a survival strategy in a harsh environment. During the rainy season, when food sources become scattered, this matriarchal structure becomes even more important to maintain stability. Dominant female hyenas not only make strategic hunting decisions, but also protect the territory from lion incursions. With their larger size, averaging about 150 pounds, and high testosterone levels, these female hyenas naturally take on leadership roles. They are given priority access to food sources and play a key role in protecting the young hyenas in the pack. The social structure of hyenas not only creates order, but also enhances hunting efficiency and territorial defense. Female hyenas not only care for their own pups, but also protect the young in the pack, forming a strong support network. This communal care helps reduce mortality rates, especially in harsh weather conditions. When the rainy season arrives, with grasses growing up to 5 feet and the terrain becoming slippery, coordination among pack members becomes crucial to survival during hunts. Hyenas use intelligent encirclement tactics, driving prey into soft ground or flooded areas, where the prey's speed and agility are limited. This hunt is like a meticulously planned military campaign, where each individual has their own role and responsibility. In every hunt, members of the hyena pack take on specific roles. Strong adult hyenas typically lead the charge, applying pressure on the prey, while smaller or younger members maintain the encirclement or support from behind. This strategy not only maximizes collective strength, but also minimizes the risk of injury for each hyena. Endurance is one of the most important weapons of hyenas. Unlike lions, which rely on speed and strength to overpower their prey, hyenas rely on stamina and patience to win. Hyenas hunt by endurance, patience, and the ability to withstand long chases, which can span from 3 to 5 miles, covering terrain that most other predators would avoid. They do not simply rely on speed to catch their prey, but on their ability to tire out the prey until it can no longer continue. The hyena's powerful bite, which can exert up to 1,700 pounds of pressure per square inch, is a strong weapon that helps finish off the prey. A few bites to the tendons or neck can quickly bring down large prey like buffalo. In group hunts, hyenas' success rate increases by 25%, especially during the rainy season, when prey is more likely to get bogged down in slippery terrain or swept away by floods. The carcasses left behind also become a rich food source, allowing hyenas to conserve energy for future hunts. With their excellent sense of smell, hyenas can detect carcasses from up to 1.8 miles away, a major advantage over most other predators. Have you ever imagined the superior power of hyenas when they can sense life and death from such a great distance? Hit like and subscribe to continue following these wild warriors and discover more fascinating stories about wildlife. When the first rains fall, the African savanna undergoes a dramatic transformation. The dry grasslands suddenly awaken, with Thamita triandra grass growing up to 5 feet tall, forming green walls that obscure everything around. Herds of antelope and zebras no longer gather around fixed water sources as they did during the dry season. Instead, they spread out, taking advantage of the newly replenished rivers and waterholes. Meanwhile, lions face harsh challenges: how to maintain strength for the pride, protect their territory, and hunt effectively in an ever-changing environment. How do lions maintain power in a constantly changing world? This is a question that we all must reflect upon. Adaptability and leadership are key to maintaining one's position in a changing environment. Just like lions in the wild, each of us must face ongoing challenges and changes in life. To maintain power and achieve success, it is important to adapt to circumstances, continuously learn, and improve ourselves. Moreover, the ability to lead, organize, and communicate effectively in the surrounding environment will help us sustain our position and overcome challenges. In work or life, only when we learn to adapt to change and lead with determination can we achieve lasting success. This is not just a story of survival, but also a testament to the remarkable social organization and resilience of lions. During the rainy season, lion prides must travel farther to hunt large prey like antelope and zebras, as these animals no longer gather in familiar areas, forcing the prides to move up to 15 miles a day in search of food. Tall grass and slippery terrain reduce the effectiveness of ambush tactics, which are the lion's strength. To overcome these difficulties, lion prides must adapt and change tactics, relying on teamwork and meticulous strategies to solve the challenge. A lion pride usually consists of 3 to 20 individuals, and contrary to the legend of a dominant king, the true center of the pride is the lionesses. These lionesses maintain the rhythm of the pride, taking on roles in hunting and caring for the cubs. Meanwhile, the male lions, with their superior strength and size, act as the protectors of the pride, guarding the territory from external threats. Do you see that the coordination between female and male lions is not only a division of duties, but also a powerful dynamic that allows the pride to function as a unified whole? The lionesses not only hunt, but also protect and nurture the cubs, safeguarding the pride's future. During the rainy season, when harsh conditions can jeopardize the lives of the cubs, the lionesses play a vital role in ensuring the survival of the next generation. The perfect cooperation between the lionesses and the males is the source of lasting strength for the entire pride in such a harsh environment. Every step they take is carefully calculated, from the watchful guarding of the male lions to the sharp hunting instincts of the lionesses, all to ensure the pride's survival in the ongoing battle for existence. The love and bond between them is not just a physical connection, but also a fusion of intelligence and strategy, bringing strength and stability to the entire pride. Thanks to this unity, every individual in the pride becomes an indispensable part, creating a robust ecosystem that withstands the harsh challenges of nature. During the rainy season, hyena and leopard activity increases, raising the risk of lion cubs being attacked to its highest level. The dens are often chosen in higher ground, far from flood-prone areas. Here, the lionesses take turns guarding the cubs, ensuring safety from any potential threats. This act of protection is not just a duty, but also a testament to the strong bond within the pride. In the wild, the connections between pride members play a crucial role in protecting and sustaining life. During the dry season, herds of antelope, zebras, and buffalo gather around fixed water sources. However, when the rainy season arrives, rivers overflow and new water holes emerge, causing these herds to disperse widely across the vast plains. This creates not only a challenge of distance, but also changing terrain, where the mud slows down the chases and tall grass up to 5 feet high obscures visibility. For lions, this further complicates hunting. However, the lionesses, typically consisting of 2 to 4 members, coordinate perfectly in their hunting strategy. They move silently, one step at a time, drawing closer to their target, completely hidden under the tall grass. The success rate of lions using ambush tactics in tall grass increases by 40%, surpassing all other predators in similar conditions. When the distance narrows to 10 to 20 feet, a lion suddenly charges to attack, quickly and accurately, while the others immediately surround the prey, cutting off all escape routes. This tactic is particularly effective on large, slow-moving prey like buffalo or even giraffes. While the rainy season brings many challenges, it does not diminish the dominance of lions in the savannah. Instead, it highlights their intelligence, organization, and sophisticated hunting abilities. From ambushes in tall grass to coordinated attacks, solitary hunts, and night chases, lions are not just warriors, but also artists on nature's stage. The rainy season truly is a time for lions to showcase their flexibility and adaptability. During the rainy season, the role of male lions changes significantly. Although they only participate in 5 to 10% of the hunts, except for large prey like giraffes or buffalo, male lions play a crucial role in protecting the pride. Their primary responsibility is to protect the territory and maintain power within the group. The rainy season not only transforms the landscape, but also increases external pressures. Hyenas, the most formidable enemies of lions, become more active, organizing large-scale food thefts or causing disturbances. At the same time, younger male lions from other prides increase their efforts to challenge mature males for control of territory. A lion's territory, especially during the rainy season, becomes difficult to defend. Rain washes away the territorial markings that lions use, blurring the patrol paths and boundaries of their territory. This makes protecting the territory more urgent than ever. Male lions, averaging 420 pounds, are powerful warriors, using both their strength and their mighty roars to assert dominance. A lion's roar can be heard up to 5 miles away, a clear declaration of their territory amidst the rain. However, sometimes the roar of the lion is not enough to drive away approaching threats. One of the greatest enemies of male lions is large hyena packs. When 10 to 20 hyenas attack using coordinated encirclement tactics to disrupt and break the lion's formation, the male lion responds with absolute strength. A powerful swipe of a paw can seriously injure or even kill an adult hyena. The presence of a male lion often forces hyena packs to retreat, restoring balance and protecting the pride from significant harm. The rainy season, with all its challenges and dangers, does not diminish the dominance of the lion. On the contrary, it highlights their strength, not only in powerful attacks and muscular physiques, but also in their organizational skills and unity. This is the complete picture of the true rulers of the savannah, where each rainstorm serves as a reminder of their resilience and intelligence. The story of their relentless dominance over this wild land. In every changing season, lions must fight not only the environment, but also other animals to maintain their power. As the scorching sun burns over the African savanna, temperatures exceed 104 degrees Fahrenheit, turning the vast landscape into a barren wasteland. The Themda Triandra grasslands, once lush after the rainy season, now melt into cracked, dry earth beneath the footsteps of migrating herds. The dry season is not only a test of endurance for every species, but also a time when the power dynamics between lions and hyenas shift. The constant rivalry between these apex predators intensifies as water sources become scarce. Major water sources like the Mara River and the Serenera River become the centers of life, where herds of antelope, zebras, and hyenas gather around the remaining waterholes. However, this resource is not enough to sustain all, forcing lions and hyenas to adapt, alter their strategies, and sometimes face off directly to survive. To survive in the wild, every animal must change its way of life to cope with the harshness of the dry season. During the dry season, all species must hone their patience and survival strategies, turning every step into a matter of life and death. They don't just change their way of life, they also learn to read the signs of nature, becoming masters at finding and preserving life amid the immense thirst of the desert. The dry season transforms the savannah into a brutal battleground, testing the limits of every species. The grass is burned, water sources are drained, and the rare shade of the acacia trees offers little relief from the sweltering heat. This harsh environment leaves predators with fewer places to hide. The open terrain reduces the effectiveness of the lion's ambush tactics, leading to more frequent confrontations between lions and hyenas. Under these conditions, both lions and hyenas must adjust their behavior to optimize energy use. Lions reduce daytime activity by about 20% compared to the rainy season, focusing more on hunting at night to avoid the scorching heat. Hyenas, with their superior heat tolerance, thanks to their panting mechanism, can extend their daytime activities, giving them an advantage in chasing prey or competing for food. As the dry winds of the season sweep across the African savanna, the landscape seems to hold its breath under the intense heat. The Themda grass has now turned yellow and brittle, ready to ignite under the unrelenting sun. A single spark, whether from lightning or human activity, can trigger large fires that ravage vast areas of land. Ash covers the ground, smoke fills the sky, and life seems to be stripped away, leaving a desolate scene. Wildfires, though a natural part of the savanna cycle, are relentless destroyers, consuming everything in their path. Every year, more than 1.5 million square miles of savanna are burned, with the flames destroying everything from expansive grasslands to low shrubs, which once sheltered both herbivores and carnivores. Can you imagine the devastation of nature after these fires, and the miraculous regeneration it undergoes afterward? Keep watching the video to witness the devastating images of the scorched earth and the miracle of rebirth. After wildfires, the consequences are devastating. Herds of antelope, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles, the primary prey of lions and hyenas, migrate to distant areas, creating a challenging void as the prey disappears. The barren, scorched terrain has fundamentally changed the savanna landscape. For lions, this is a major challenge. Without tall grass to ambush prey, they are forced to adapt their strategy, struggling in open areas where every movement is easily detected under the blazing sun. In contrast, hyenas, with their remarkable agility and endurance, make good use of these open spaces to hunt or track lion prides. The dry season in the African savanna brings not only scorching heat, but also underground battles along the food chain, as Themda triandra grass turns yellow and rivers run dry, exposing cracked earth. The entire ecosystem feels the strain of scarcity. In this harsh environment, lions and hyenas fight silently through the tight connections of the food chain. Everything in the savannah begins with grass. The dense vegetation, the foundation of the food chain, is now being eroded by the harsh weather. As the lush grasslands disappear, herds of antelope, zebras, and Thomson's gazelles, the primary prey for lions and hyenas, are forced to migrate. According to an ecological report in 2023, the population of antelope in drought-stricken areas dropped by 40%, leaving deadly gaps in the savannah as prey became scarce. The interconnected relationship between lions and hyenas in the food chain has become increasingly clear. These two apex predators not only compete for prey, but also rely on scavenging to survive. A carcass of an antelope left under the scorching sun can become the center of intense conflicts, while at the same time serving as a shared resource to sustain life. The dry season completely alters the hunting behavior of both lions and hyenas. With fewer herbivores around, lions conserve energy by being more selective in their hunts or by stealing food from hyenas. Lions typically have the upper hand in these encounters. A 2024 study at the Ngorongoro Crater showed that 20% of lion meals in the dry season come from scavenging hyena carcasses. Hyenas, on the other hand, not only face pressure from lions but also from the scarcity of resources. Thanks to their adaptability, they seize every opportunity, feeding on the carcasses of animals that are exhausted or dehydrated. Data from the same study indicates that 35% of hyenas' food during this season comes from leftover portions that lions abandon. This indirect relationship also has a strong impact on herbivores, the intermediate link in the food chain. When lions and hyenas confront each other, it is not just a battle between two predators, but also a critical part of maintaining balance in the savannah ecosystem. As competition among predators intensifies, herds of antelope and zebras face increasing pressure. Not only must they contend with scarce food sources, but they also face a heightened risk of predation. Carcasses are not just food sources, but also crucial links that connect species in a complex web of interactions. Animals that die from exhaustion become battlegrounds between lions and hyenas, but they are also prizes for other predators like leopards, cheetahs, hawks, and wild dogs. Leopards are stealthy hunters. Unlike the dominance of lions or the pack tactics of hyenas, leopards rely on secrecy to hunt smaller prey. When successful, they drag their prey up into the trees to avoid the attention of larger predators. However, in the dry season, this strategy is not always effective. The appearance of lions or hyenas often forces leopards to abandon their prey, which then falls to the ground and becomes an opportunity for hyenas. A 2024 study at the Ngorongoro Crater found that 25% of hyena meals in the dry season come from abandoned leopard carcasses. While leopards are skilled hunters, their strategy is severely impacted by the presence of powerful predators like lions and hyenas in this harsh environment. If leopards are the masters of stealth, then cheetahs are the masters of speed. Capable of reaching speeds up to 68 miles per hour, they target smaller prey like impala antelope and Thomson's gazelles. However, in a world where strength and numbers dominate, speed alone is not always enough to protect their spoils. When lions or hyenas appear, cheetahs often have no choice but to retreat, leaving their prey for other predators. Data from the London Zoological Society in 2023 shows that 20% of cheetah prey in the dry season is stolen by hyenas. This indirectly benefits both lions and hyenas, helping them conserve energy by not having to hunt fresh prey when food sources are scarce. While lions and hyenas battle on the ground, the sky above the savannah belongs to the hawks. With their large wings, hawks can fly for miles, spotting carcasses from hundreds of meters above. Their calls from the sky are not just signals, but quickly attract larger predators to the scene. However, hawks are not merely warning signals. They are often the first to feed, quickly consuming the softer parts of the prey, like the internal organs. A study at Serengeti National Park shows that hawks can consume 15 to 20% of the weight of a carcass, sometimes leaving the remainder for hyenas or lions to compete for. During the dry season, hawks increase their competition, forcing lions and hyenas to act quickly to claim the leftovers. While not the primary predators, hawks play a crucial role in redistributing resources within the ecosystem. Unlike hawks, wild dogs are stealthy predators, taking advantage of leftover food from larger predators. After lions and hyenas leave, wild dogs quietly sneak in to scavenge the remaining bones or meat. Although they don't directly participate in the competition, their presence still adds pressure on the limited resources. During the dry season, the presence of predators and scavengers enriches the ecological dynamics of the savannah, creating a complex web of relationships between species. As hawks and wild dogs take advantage of the carcasses, hyenas must move faster to claim their share. In contrast, carcasses left behind by leopards and cheetahs provide opportunities for both lions and hyenas, helping to reduce the need for active hunting. Each species, whether a dominant predator or a quiet scavenger, plays an indispensable role in this food chain. The indirect interactions between these species not only maintain natural balance, but also illustrate the complexity of an ecosystem where the death of one creature brings life to many others. The dry season does not last forever, and when the first rains arrive, the savannah begins to regenerate. Fresh green grass sprouts from the dry earth, signaling the return of herds of antelope and zebras. However, even as the food chain gradually recovers, the ecological dynamics of the savannah continue to change and evolve over time. The relationship between lions and hyenas remains unchanged in a world full of challenges. Their interdependence through the food chain is essential to maintaining balance within the entire ecosystem. However, an even harsher challenge is approaching. The sun hangs high over the savannah, casting sharp rays onto the cracked earth. The scorching heat, stronger than ever, lasts not only from day to day, but stretches across the relentless dry seasons. This is not just a natural challenge, but a battle for survival, where powerful predators like lions and hyenas must not only fight each other, but also face a greater enemy, the environment and humans. According to a 2023 report from the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, temperatures in areas like the Serengeti Mara ecosystem and the Ngorongoro Crater have risen by 1.5 degrees Celsius over the past century. The rainy season is shorter, while the dry season lasts longer, draining not just water resources, but life itself. This change has made food sources increasingly scarce. Herbivores must migrate earlier and farther to find fresh grass and water. However, even these resilient creatures cannot endure forever. 30% of antelope die from exhaustion or dehydration during the dry season. These carcasses become valuable resources, but not enough to ease the fierce competition between lions and hyenas. Wildfires, a natural part of the ecological cycle, have now become uncontrollable. Climate change has caused these fires to break out more frequently and more intensely. The burning grass removes the cover that lions and hyenas use for ambushes, forcing them to confront each other directly in open terrain. A 2024 study at Kruger National Park showed that after large fires, the frequency of lion and hyena encounters increased by 45%, as territorial boundaries became blurred and turned to ash. The loss of natural resources has forced lions and hyenas to adjust their survival strategies, confronting each other in direct battles for survival. When nature becomes more extreme, human activity only increases the pressure. Over the past 50 years, 75% of the savannah has been converted into agricultural land or residential areas. According to the World Wildlife Fund, natural migration corridors for herbivores have been cut off by roads, fences, and even livestock grazing areas. Areas like the Masai Mara National Reserve now face a dual challenge: balancing conservation goals with the survival needs of local communities. These changes have severely disrupted the hunting dynamics of lions and hyenas. Herds of antelope and zebras, their primary food sources, can no longer migrate naturally, making them easier prey for predators. However, this convenience is uneven and unpredictable, forcing lions and hyenas to expand their hunting territories. This expansion increases the likelihood of overlapping territories and escalating conflicts between the two species. The changes in their hunting behavior affect the entire ecosystem as animals must adapt to the environmental shifts. However, the conflict does not stop between the two predators. Events such as lions attacking livestock or hyenas invading human settlements for food are becoming increasingly common. According to Panthera, the number of lions killed by humans has increased by 10% over the past 5 years, especially in areas bordering the savanna and agriculture. The encroachment of humans and changes in the habitat are escalating confrontations between wildlife and people, altering the entire ecological balance of the savanna. Hyenas also face similar challenges. They are trapped, poisoned, or killed for encroaching on farms, with more than 200 cases reported annually in Kenya. The African savanna still echoes with the roars of lions and the chilling laughs of hyenas, but beneath the surface of this majestic landscape lies a relentless struggle. Climate change, habitat loss, and human encroachment not only impact animal species but also alter the entire ecosystem. In this battle, lions and hyenas are not just adversaries, but must also learn to adapt. Fortunately, amid these challenges, new conservation efforts are painting a hopeful picture for this ecosystem. Conservation areas like Serengeti National Park and Masai Mara National Reserve have been expanded by more than 1,000 square miles, creating ecological corridors that link scattered habitats. These corridors help wildlife migrate without being hindered by human-made barriers, reducing human-wildlife conflict and cutting wildlife-related damage by up to 20%. Additionally, More than 30 miles of electric fencing have been installed at Amboseli National Park to protect livestock and reduce conflicts with lions and hyenas. Technology has also become an important ally, with GPS collars and AI-powered camera systems deployed at Kruger National Park to track the movements of lions and hyenas, predict conflict hotspots, and reduce confrontations by up to 30%. Vegetation restoration projects like the Great Green Wall are re-establishing stable food sources for herbivores, a vital link in the food chain. At the turn of the 21st century, the population of Panthera leo lions in Kenya had dropped below 2,000 individuals, primarily due to conflicts with the Maasai community. Amid the threat of extinction, the Lion Guardians program emerged, bringing new hope for this iconic species. By recruiting Maasai people as guardians, the program combines indigenous knowledge with modern technology such as GPS collars and surveillance cameras. Those who once saw lions as enemies are now their protectors, helping to reduce lion killings by 90% in the region. A reward system based on the number of lions protected has turned conservation into a sustainable source of income. As a result, the lion population at Oseli has grown from 11 individuals in 2007 to over 200 in 2023. Wildlife conservation is not just the responsibility of large organizations, but also requires the participation of every individual. Act today, because nature does not wait for anyone. Empower conservation organizations, reduce the use of products harmful to the environment, and ignite the flame of awareness about the importance of protecting nature. Every small action you take will contribute to building a sustainable future, like solid bricks forming the foundation for our planet. If you have ever been fortunate enough to stand in the endless beauty of the African savannah, don't hesitate to share your stories and experiences in the comments below. Those stories are seeds that can grow into sources of inspiration, fueling efforts to conserve wildlife and ecosystems, protecting them for future generations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join Nature Moment on the upcoming, meaningful, and exciting adventures.